once again though, fellas, I have to say, not to take anything away from him, Bossarunka really is just one creature of all time, isn't she? What is happening every time you go into a match and it looks like somebody has a plan to go up against her? Nope, totally doesn't work. Bossarunka is in a class all of her own.
A little bit late to watching this, but we're here, boys.
A Bossarunka killer, she is not going anywhere.
She keeps on countering, taking all the damage, reducing that down. It's just doing three-man
I think the
duty.
new Luna ban G-Clef was really well done there from FaceBump. Not only do you stop, you know, the ignore effect resist, the seal that could happen and cancel out the boss, but also potentially stop. You saw the damage from that Hua Young. If she soul burns at S3, you could maybe see her almost getting one shot. The raw S3 alone did like half health. But after that, right, once you got her defense buff up, the barriers, we were not even touching that health bar.
And gents,
Especially
Omega on the last row.
Cecilia.
Oh, yes. Valky, go ahead.
Yeah, especially not parked behind a fallen Cecilia. It's just so hard to punch through. I know Bystander Hua Young is being touted as good at killing light units, but not when she is the tankiest light unit in the entire game parked in front of a fallen Cecilia. That will be a tough target, especially with how much skill nullifiers there is. But here comes game 2. 3 speed openers banned, Empyrean Illunav banned out as well. So looks like these guys are going for more of a mid-range match, I'm predicting.
Would you like to be my next meal?
With ML Haste.
Definitely
Good identify from Omega there. The moment Empyrean Illunav is out, you can essentially lock him in and he becomes either the safest anchor or one of the best offensive knights in the game.
And out of all, Yulha maybe going through some green units.
There we go.
He looks for Politis there locked in, and I wonder if he's just going for an Ahmed strategy.
Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm a little bit late, but looks like
does he need
still a little bit early
Ahmed
here
on
for
three?
this one.
We've seen that character banned so many times because of her high combat rate. Oh no!
I mean,
Taken away by Elf Mage. Okay, I like where this is going. That's interesting.
Certainly on point. And Spirit Isoline also holding the highest win rate from yesterday. 78% win rate, 14 times picked total.
We got Dragon Bride Senya, Politis on one side, then we got Haste.
Not only that,
So I'm gonna say surprise Spirit Isoline is everywhere, and then we got now Arya. Not Arya, my bad. Mid. Ahmed
getting stun locked a little bit when that Ahmed is taken away. We know that was the game plan. We want to take away the Ahmed, play the Ahmed with the red Politis, but Elv, I guess, just does not care, because if that is in fact a cleave red Politis, she is going to react to the Ahmed, mayhaps get a turn, and if the Spirit Eye Celine dies, could be a problem when Blood Moon Haste revives. But excellent counter with the Briar Witch Iceria. I'm almost expecting this to be a guaranteed opener build played with everything else here. Moon Bunny Dominion as the turn 2 support that's supposed to counter Ahmed and her extra turn combat readiness push.
Some good pair-ups, limiting what Omega can do with that Ahmed.
Yeah, I like this back and forth.
In the brand protection slot. Face pump, pretty quick in his decisions.
That's right, G-Clef. You can see the confidence coming from him, especially after winning game 1 against someone like Omega. Elf Mage, Briar Witch on the lock. He kind of has these answers ready. We talked about the Briar Witch against the Blood Moon Haste. Now the Moon Bunny against the Amid. What does Elf Mage need to
so
bring
far
out here? He needs to kind of take back the range.
A lot of cleaving going on here.
Mr. Strays is
a lot of cleaving going on here.
When in trouble, you have
but Straze is probably gonna get banned. Straze is probably gonna get banned.
Better at killing heavy units than the Strays and the Afternoon Soak Flan.
Strays is probably gonna get banned.
With these units, S1 auto attacks, but can combo together. She's just so flexible when you are looking to go faster than your opponent. And I think Facepump here needs a last pick, and ideally a nuker carry. I know he plays a lot of BBK, and I'm wondering if that is when we see this draft from him.
And Sully to finish for the Facepump.
Yeah, definitely not a nuker carry. But
yep, I knew it. Straws getting banned. Called it. Called it, and then obviously you gotta get rid of her, because otherwise then Firefly's not gonna be able to do anything with her focus.
Still 1-0 up for Facepump. Omega.
Solitaria gotta go.
This might be it for another year of E7WC after.
Say it ain't so, G-Clef. I want to see Elf Mage make it through.
We'll see. Face Pump might just do it. We never know. Fumega's got the damage, but Face Pump did pull out something different this time. Let's go into round 2.
Pay attention or you might regret it.
A mid. Very fast indeed.
Yeah, tempo entirely in the side of Omega. A mid straight into that Spirit Eye Celine. However, we talked about there's some counterplay present, so we can't just mash.
So far, so good though.
That's
Let's
the
go ahead
thing.
and plan out our turns accordingly.
Oh, just S1.
Who are you people?
The damage.
Damn. Well, Politics is about to get cooked. Politics is about to get cooked. What's up, Kasai? How's it going?
You do not have to opt
Watching the E7 tournament right now.
Skill triggering things like the Politics.
How is it going?
The Moon Bunny Dominion and another attack too. Proof of Valor Bunny Dominion holding it down. Now the Flan has to make a choice. I think you can go for.
How is it going?
Which one does he go for?
I think I saw the.
Does he go for the kill?
All of this gets taken out.
Yep, Politics is out.
And that's one down. Briar Witch also pretty fast. But let's see the damage. 8k health.
Damn. Almost got rid of.
Misses on the red Flan.
Almost got rid of Spirit Eye right there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised he didn't go for that. But then he got his buffs up. I'm doing alright. Had to go to work this morning and then woke up a little bit later in the afternoon. Watched this tournament. Spirit Eye Celine is now gone, but now they got the haste buff.
And now Blood Moon Haste though fully.
The haste buff, haste is about to get his buff.
Revive anything through that Briar Witch Ice area, so could be a potential problem. But no, instead goes through the S1, and we're just working down this Bunny Dominion slowly, a bit at a time.
What cannot be avoided
But procs
must be
because the bunny
overcome.
survived with 1 HP. That's a little
We'll be
unfortunate
taken
for
out here
Omega.
though, G-Clef, as well as removing the rest of the skill nullifiers. Gonna be a
Definitely gotta make some videos after this, I'm not gonna lie, because they're cooking with these tournaments right now. Dragon by Friend Senya is gonna be the only lifeline that's gonna be left. But that's if they don't take him out first. If they take out Dragon Bar, then it's basically GG's. Haste is definitely going into that.
Is that all you're capable of?
And Haste last turn of
Yep.
that Blood Aura. We're gonna rip it into the Dragon Bright Senya.
Big damage.
Greater attack buff, S1 coming through.
Oh. Haste is better. Hey. Hey.
Dragon Bright Senya will be getting a big turn here. We're gonna see
The only thing that sucks. The only thing that sucks is Haste is basically the skill nullifier.
Steals one.
The skill nullifier is out here cooking it. Yo, where's chat? Where can I see it? Actually, that's a good question. Why is my chat not showing up here? That's weird. That is a good question, actually. I don't know why.
Have faith in me.
I don't know why, but my chat is actually not showing up here for some reason, which is weird.
But doesn't matter.
Ooh, a little anti-synergy there.
I was almost excited for the Holy Sack.
Cooked though. Holy Sack didn't come off though.
Oh, just ripped in
There you go.
pieces.
There you go. Chat's up.
Just for any players that may not know. Yes, G-Club. We were talking about the Holy Sacrifice. The reason we're laughing, guys, is we brought the Briar Witch to combat Elf Mages, things like the Blood Moon Haste.
You can actually switch over to this view, too.
On our knight, and her ability stops it on both sides.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We can switch over to the other one.
Briar Witch was always standing up there on the field. No, nothing can revive, so that was the thing. Sometimes
There we go.
Pair up perfectly.
There we go.
Because you have to react to the opponent's drafting. So 1-1 tied apiece. Was getting
Much better.
dangerous.
There we go.
But he pulled it through.
Now we can actually see everything.
Third game. Now, Lunatic format. The round 1 heroes will be available again. Like Arunka.
Window capture right here. Video capture device is going to be below that.
That plays really into the favor of Face Bump, though, if you think about it, because now Elfmage, he has to ban both Arunka as well as Renag. Otherwise, once again, Face Punk gets to dictate the pace of the match by getting that very valuable first pick. So, still an okay position as the underdog. Face Punk.
We back, boys. Yes, sir.
Your first game is,
We're 1-1 though for the tournament so far. 1-1.
And also, Facepump's
Rounds of 16. This is about to be a long tournament, though, for anybody who's watching right now. So better grab your popcorn. This could be a long tournament.
had a huge effect in turn order.
That'll be a long tournament.
Lidica is in that ban slot. Tenebria, Arunka, Luna, Rinak. Okay, this seems like a game
So no
one
Renak
pre-ban.
this time around.
Yeah,
But
these
yeah,
guys
what
really
wisely
did
said.
the old handshake and banned out the unit that was really problematic on the other one's side. So once again,
Look, here we
you
go
know, it's
again.
almost like the same
We saw
draft,
how
but you know, we're
fast this
seeing this
thing
thing
was.
up, everything one pick. Lidica, yeah, faster than Elf Mage's Renac. So one super fast unit there holding the entire draft down. Does Elf have another unit he's comfortable
Yeah, you
using?
might. Yeah, I must say, if you ain't got your food and everything with you, you might want to bring it out, bro. Cause the food, we about to be here.
Pay ran, the pair speed gone. Zeo not available. Lots of openers gone.
We are about to be
This
here.
can be fast, but we'll see. What is this draft? We are
Okay, we got
racing.
Desert Jewel Bazaar.
Man, this Desert Drill Bazaar, we've seen him come up.
Let me
time and
adjust
time
the
again.
screen
Those recent buffs
slightly
really
here.
Gave him the glow up. Maybe also just a strong unit to have, especially in game 3. We got the variant versions, we got the immunity, we got the speed up, and then just in case, right, we don't want our Fallen Cecilia getting inverted as well.
Pizza rolls, eggs scrambled, everything. Hey, you ain't the only one, bro. I got myself my food for this too, cause this is about to be crazy.
More of a tank down style, but it didn't really play out in his favor in match 2. He kind of stuck to his guns, went full aggro. That's what he normally plays. That's his comfort zone. And I think in a competitive environment, being in your comfort zone, playing something that
snap.
you practice thousands of times on stream is super important. That way you have an easier time not only processing the drafts, but the turn
There we
orders
go.
as well. So Elvmate trying to figure out if that's what he's going for, and he goes for the
Oh, Green Celine is out, boys. Green Celine's out. We got the counterattacks.
Robbie?
Ooh, I got
Yeah,
Apocalypse
no shot.
Robbie yesterday.
Designer a
from
little
the
bit.
And Designer a little bit, so get rid of the debuffs.
Not gonna be the
No one
pick.
can escape.
Ooh, Bloodbait
Oh,
Kareen.
there it is. There is Face Pump's BBK. That's the unit.
The
he went back
BBK.
to again.
And then Arbiter Vildred.
Oh,
No way!
Nah.
No way! Going with the revive?
The RB?
It's gonna be a
I'm
quick
telling
one.
you guys, RB is a super solid pick, especially in this format, going up against characters like
Valky,
Greaseline,
stop
like the
selling!
Lilibet.
Stop selling!
Right, so yo, pass me some
I'm not
game. I just
selling,
pass
I'm
myself.
excited.
Yo,
I
facts.
just don't know if he's good into the
Angelica?
Sea Phantom Politics
Okay.
with half the focus, okay?
Well, we
That's a
definitely had
big
to ban
issue
that
there.
with that RB coming out. Was how much Valky's talking him.
BBK definitely gone. Now we got the RB in here. The first RB.
Face pump, very well known for that unit.
Arbiter Vildred, bro. Never thought I'd see him this early.
Green, and that ban protect DJP in there. RV
His whole entire
stands.
gimmick is
We will
just
have
to
game
get
with
his
Arbiter
S3 off and do
Vildred.
big damage
It's been
too.
ages. It's been ages. We had a couple.
It's been a while since we've seen Arbiter Vildred.
After
Ever.
the AEG Clef, you know, he's had a little bit of time to shine. However,
that's
you're
right.
right. From the early years of dominance, he's back.
He gets the revive buff.
He
Big
is
buff on
back.
himself, Lidica. Of course, this one's very fast. You've
Time
seen
to
this.
my mind.
Is Omega ready for
All right.
this? Though?
Damn, debuffs. Good debuffs.
And he boosts the turn, going right into it. Will get the DJB invert. That's a
All right, there's the Green Celine going crazy. And the RB's already dead, but here comes the big. Here's that here.
He's back.
No.
Does have the push up though.
He's going for the S3 immediately after this.
Time.
With the basket.
Full focus,
Raider.
but that-
Yep, Alexa's basket,
Oh, man, the
and he's gonna shred everything.
hurts.
He almost one-shotted everything.
He didn't
Now,
dodge.
does fight back. S3 comes through.
RB
One shot.
goes
RB
down.
all the damage
Oh,
down.
hold up.
RB's out though,
To bring you
and then Paul, and then now we got Paul. See, Phantom Politics going crazy,
Oh, resisted. A lot of resistance.
but he resisted everything. Nah. Nah, Fallen Cecilia about to steal the buffs.
Skill nullifier goes up, decent damage, but we get the counterattack proc.
Counterattack proc gets rid of skill nullifier.
It's the U-Fiend. You have to kill this U-Fiend here ASAP. She is one of the few biggest threats. But do you touch
If he
this
kills-
turn? Do you leave her to go for another turn? No. Welcome
He's going
to
for
the SRB on the
Politis.
Sea Phantom Politis right now. We're ripping her all the way down the combat readiness bar. Defense break.
But
Design
here's
that
a
goes
little
again.
bit though.
That skill
That's
nullifier.
skill no.
keeping
Ooh,
Facepalm
defense
barely
break.
Back to back, we're gonna get a little healing here from the Desert Jewel Bazaar S1 as well. What do we go for? Soulburn activated.
Why are you
Oh, Euphem's still alive.
And then you fiend again.
There's
And she's ready, G-Clef. Full trauma activated. Valkyrie
Yeah.
pointed this out wisely that he needs to handle this Euphine right now.
It didn't want
Otherwise,
bruh.
she is completely dominating this match.
Euphine is a full
Euphine
tank.
is still alive. Euphine's still alive, and the
That
cleanse.
provoke actually helped.
Misses the lethal on the defense broken Lidica. She still gets a chance to play the game. Do you close out the Euphine?
Is there enough
such that
damage?
she
He's
cannot
gotta go
or
for
do you
Euphine.
focus
He's gotta
the
go for
designer
Euphine
rule
here.
that Once a tank,
Yeah.
once a bruiser, there's no.
Well, it's not enough though. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
But DJB doesn't really do much. The duel.
Yeah, face
Nah, it's not enough. That Euphine is still alive.
One more duel attack.
Oh,
Takes
nah,
out the
Lidica.
first time.
Euphine's about to go
My
crazy.
God. How's Omega still standing?
He resisting it, bro. This is crazy.
Take care of this Euphine right now.
He's gotta get rid of Euphine right now. He's still alive. He's still
This is a
alive.
Euphine, there's no lifesteal.
Provoke.
Takes
Nah,
Oh, she
that's
goes
gone.
down.
Oh my god! I think Elf is hanging on for dear life. He's not.
No
he's
way.
out of
We do
healing.
have the stitching, so we have the S3, we have the defense buff. That needs to do a lot of damage.
How much damage?
It's not enough.
It's not enough
We
though.
have more healing. We have all skills available for Desert Drill Bazaar right now. S2, S3.
That's
We
so
have a lot of options.
that
Yeah, opt to just go for the soldier and get a lot
it's
of
a stun.
damage.
This GG's. That's GG's. That's
Face pump is
GG's.
playing completely to
Pack
their
it up.
strength in endgame scenarios like this.
Pack it up.
Euphine is
That's
hitting nobody.
GG's.
You don't care about the healing, but when you're on that 1v1, the 2v2, and nobody is doing a whole lot of damage to each other,
That's
any
it.
amount of healing that keeps your foot in the door is
get
a
his
winning
feet down.
play.
Resisted everything. GG's.
That's a soul combo.
GG's. Pack it
You
up.
don't want to see that.
Omega.
He reaches into the Sea Phantom.
Oh my
Oh, defense break.
This break is there, but is it too late? Omega. Base pump is HP is still there, and FCC is very tanky.
He goes for the pick
Yeah,
of the
the
Sea
double
Phantom.
stealth.
Sea Phantom is
Now
down.
we do have a
Designer little
defense
bit left in
break.
the
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
with only Lidica left. I mean, not Lidica. With only
Knowing though his false seal is so tanky,
with only a little bit
Optimus
left,
take
I don't
out
know
the
if he can
Phantom.
do it,
Now
bro.
we're 2v1. Can Dilibet do this?
Oh,
Oh no, not the stream doing. Damn, that's a hell of a shot.
another resist.
Not the stream acting up.
Lilibet is on
The designer a little bit's not gonna make
the
it though.
anti-cleave.
He's not gonna make it. There's no way. Also, why is the stream lagging on me right now?
Artifact, she has no sustain. Takes
the
another
defense
1,500
break.
damage here.
and gets
Any
wrapped
damage
as
is
well.
permanent.
Let me switch this.
Yeah, and these
Oh,
skill nullifiers
oh,
prepare.
Omega says goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. I called it.
On camera. And
Let me refresh the stream. I don't know why it's buffering like crazy right now. That's GG's. I knew it. I will say after I saw the Euphine go down, I knew it was it.
25 is the 7th year. Not the time, maybe. And the next upcoming one, but Face Pump, man, he delivered. A game 1, game 2, game 3. His fire and Lidica, especially going so fast. Literally turned
Yeah, the
this game
stream
around.
was lagging,
I think that's the big thing.
I had to reset it.
Valky in the game of 3, right? The best
but
of 3 setup.
I knew Lilibet wasn't gonna be able to close that out. Not by herself.
But the Fire Lidica taking advantage.
Not by herself. There's no way.
He wanted that tempo. Game 2, Elf brought it back, but now you're in a 1v1 scenario, and Facebump narrowly taking the game 3, and now Elf Mage is completely out of E7WC 20.
But what's happening with the sound? I can't hear you guys at all. Okay, we're back.
Okay, sound. I don't know what the hell was that. That was
Imagine
weird.
That was some crazy audio. But I think Facepump showcased exactly how an aggressive player should be playing here up against a faster player. You know where your fastest gear is. It is on that Lidica. You're going to play to your strength. But now here's the question. Now that the other players have seen you play on stage,
Oh, no.
can you escape that
The
flow?
water
Are we
sound is back. Too much koi
back?
fish.
The wall sound.
It's the water
It's a
sound. The
waterfall of koi
waterfall
fish.
sound. Okay.
It's the
okay.
yeah.
I don't know what the heck was that freaking water sound going on in the background.
Making your ears bleed, but it's happening to us too. So bear with us, please.
Oh man, one has to wonder,
random
as an
mentions.
aggro player, you know, for 2 matches, Elfmage deferred to go turn 2 here with that hard pivot, and neither game really working out in his favor. Maybe it would have just been better to say, Nah, forget it. You know, I'm the faster player. I also go. Speed imprint, it's time we... Maybe that was his winning play. You really have to wonder for yourself, and that's why it's...
Yeah, once that Fiend died, it was GG's. I was like, there's no way. He's too tanky. He's too tanky.
What you practice.
And then RV revealed it, the first one of the tournament.
The RB though kind of went crazy.
Still delivers with the
The RB did what he needed to do.
When you get that basket.
The RB did what he needed to do, bruh.
Oh, maybe without that greater attack up, I think the damage might have been different. So facepalm.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, well, would have had a lot more damage for Omega's side left over. So could have been a little different of a result, but that RV, he delivers.
All right, now we're into top 8.
Very strong since the beginning of Dawn of Time for Epic 7, one of the strongest character out there. So we do have an updated bracket already. The quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, boy.
Valkyries, they dropped down 2-0 to Richard. Second, 2-0 against Liu Bei, and a Xiao 2-0. Lots of 2-0 that I can see off the screen that we didn't get to see.
Oh, Chacky also, we were talking about G-Clef. You know, an RTS Pro getting taken out. Now Facepalm will be fighting Kai Bao.
Oh, you guys pointed out some really good matchups. I don't think any shame dropping a match to Richard, also known as Jose, a super OG cleaver on the Asia server. I mean, able to bring so many old drafts, new drafts with his gear, and going into the bottom bracket, Taibao does make it. He's known, despite not having the best gear in Asia server, I mean, this is a server with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and he's able to just sneak out there against one of the best Asia's has to offer with Cheeky. So many seasons spent in Legend just gets taken out right there.
So we'll see. Well, we got to see all the players who made it up top. And
this is the losers final. No, this is top 8 that we're right now.
Finished pretty
this is top 8.
A lot of 2-0s that I remember. And it seems like those 2-0 matches
For at least Asia server. We haven't hit the worlds. We haven't hit worlds yet because they still got 2 more servers to do. We got Europe server after this and another one after that.
Only in the quarterfinals. But before we go, we do have to take a short break, guys. We really have to take the break time, and because you don't want to miss, we don't want to blink during the matches. It's gonna be fast. We'll be back in 5 or 10.
Bro, I need Genesis Ross to go fucking crazy, because look at this, bro. I need Genesis Ross to go absolutely freaking crazy. We need an anime, bro. We need a whole anime for this. Bro, we need an anime so freaking bad because this looks way too damn good. We need an anime so freaking bad, bro.
I knew we'd meet again.
I'm so glad I was able to pull that new Light Tenebria on the first try, though. She's not invincible, but she is still strong as hell.
Never ceases to amuse me. Oh, you poor thing. Whenever Whenever I watch these individuals march their droll, identical paths, one measured step after another, I'm rather amused by the thought that their so-called free will is nothing but a fleeting illusion. Tell me, which thread of fate would you like for me to unveil? Since you came all this way, I shall offer you a presage. Your freedom is only but an illusion. It's already too late to escape. Do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? Let me cage you there. A pleasure to meet you. I have been awaiting you. Hopefully, it's different this time.
Yeah, but then there's the summer event. I gotta still do that whole summer event too.
Summer, an impromptu boot camp. When the waves roll in and whoosh us away, what awaits us is...
Fresh blood?
I wish I watched the first anime. I always wanted to see new anime shows, and I keep looking at Bleach, and as well as that, so I watched it as pure art. Bleach is peak, man.
The legend that started out in 2021, the Epic 7 World Arena Championship is ready to ignite once again this year. The world's strongest heirs going head
Bleach
to head
is
in
peak.
matches.
I can't wait until we get Thousand Year Blood Core 4 here. Man, we better eat so good with that.
The grand final stage of Epic 7 World Arena Championship. The ball. Look at that fire. There it is.
It's crazy that this game has been out for so damn long, though.
E7WC 2024.
With so many unpredictable showdowns, it is definitely a challenge to just pick one. Well, the intense matches that you all loved and enjoyed are back. To get on level with the ever-growing skills of our heirs, this year's Epic 7 World Arena Championship has also...
Did you get the new summer character? Yes. I actually made a video on her already. The Summer Hawaiian, I already made a video on her already.
Oh wow, the region...
I'm planning on making more videos on Epic 7 in the future, because I want to get back into the game.
Going bigger. From the in-game prelims on June 21st to the legendary grand finals on September 6th, we have 2 full months of intense competition ahead of us. Once again, so all the devoted Epic 7 heirs can enjoy the action, we're bringing new broadcasts in 4 languages: Korean, English, Mandarin, and Japanese. With the best commentators to bring all the hype, make sure to stay tuned and don't miss a single legendary matchup. Well, the tournament format remains the same as last year. From the 5 servers, Korea,
Yep. They did Global yesterday, Asia yesterday. We still got the other ones.
Players that advance to the finals. And from there, the brackets will be drawn, and only 3 will make it to the final showdown. Join us from start to finish to find out which player from which region will take the crown this year. Lo and behold, this year we have a brand new system, the Lunatic Draft. In this new system...
Now, I've always played Epic 7. You know, it's not been a game I always make content on, but I feel like it's, at this point in time, since I'm not playing, you know, Honkai Star Rail or any other games, I gotta add something, man. I gotta add something, and Epic 7's just been one of those games that I've always had some decent knowledge on how to play it, so I was like, why not? I need the new Genesis Ross to get revealed, bro. I need them to reveal that new Genesis Ross. How crazy would it be if they actually gave out a free MO5 because it's Ross and he's the main character, and just gave it to everybody, bro? That would be the most insane... That would be so crazy. Especially considering that he's the main character, bro. That'd be nuts if they just gave everybody one. Epic 7's been cooking recently. I'm not gonna lie. They have been cooking recently.
The Epic 7 World Arena Championship just got even more intense with the brand new system. So, the real question is, what is in store for...
Probably farm some gear after this, honestly, and talk about the tournament after this tournament's over. Farm some gear. Oh yeah, and there you go. That's the money right there. And this is just for the prelims.
Champion skin and the one and only champion ring.
We didn't even talk about World Tournament yet.
Top 8 will earn exclusive make it into the top 100.
Like, look at all the money that you can.
Will get their
I mean, ain't nothing crazy, but still, like, shit, 100K?
Miss your shot at these rewards and join us in the in-game prelims starting on June 21st. Of course, we haven't forgotten about all of you watching at home. We got plenty special events just for you, live broadcast gifts, Twitch drops, and prediction events. So make sure to join us live to claim your rewards right then and there. And for those of you who want to feel the heat of Epic 7 up close and personal, we'll be hosting the grand final offline, so we would love it if you could come and share the moment with us. This year's final
It's E7WC live, boys.
a massive 1,000-seat venue.
They always do the tournaments in Seoul. I hope that the game gets big enough to where we can get some stuff better in America as well. Because it was the same thing with the old game that I used to play with Soccer Spirits, where they used to do the tournaments always in Seoul. Korea really is the birthplace of, you know, Korea really is the birthplace of freaking, you know, gaming tournaments and whatnot, for real.
And every year we've created unforgettable moments of passion and excitement together. We're definitely looking forward to adding another one in the books with you as well. Well, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys at the finals, so make sure to show up. And till then, toodaloo.
I just need them to finally, like, bro, we got Witch in the Mare Tenebria right now. I just need them to come out with Genesis Ross. I need to see how Genesis Ross is cooking, bro. Because he looks so freaking good. And he's the main character, bro. I love it when you have games that allow the main character to actually be really strong, bro. Because it's usually the ones that they give you that you start out with. And technically, the Adventurer Ross that we have right now is probably one of the best tanks in the entire game right now. You get him for free. Yeah. Now we still got 5 more whole tournaments after this stream today, because we did global tournament yesterday. We live streamed that. Then we got the Asia today, and then you still got Japan and all the other servers as well. We got 3 more servers that have their tournaments that they gotta go through. Also, Epic 7's OST is freaking amazing. Like for this game and Bleach Berry Souls to be as like two this game and Bleach Berry Souls, man. Bro, this Genesis Ross, man. The heir of the Covenant, bro, the GOAT. No, not the stream acting dumb. Not the stream acting up. The lag is real. Okay, let me pause and then let it load, because it's acting up right now. It's crazy that they actually went back to the old world, because how Epic 7 has like a whole new world after Epic 6.
Epic 7 2025 월드 아레나 챔피언십.
Oh shit, we back? Bet.
2025 continues.
Why he look like Aizen in Epic 7? Nah, Aizen looks completely different.
Out from round of 16, and we have the 8 players ready to go, and we will again have Hazan Rebe on stage for the first quarterfinals versus Richard. Now, tell us a little bit about Richard. Cal, Parsix, you got any ideas?
Well, he used to go by the name Jose, and he's just one of the most OG cleavers on the ladder. I'm not sure how much pivot game he has, but match 1, we did see Hazamaray pull out a really sick Japan server pivot onto Zol, and so we know he's packing all kinds of team strategies and builds, and you might even see a little bit like, you know, how Gomiami plays, where he'll have multiple copies of the same unit. He'll have a fast FCC, he'll have a 3F FCC, a normal FCC, a Harsetti FCC, all for different purposes, and I think it'll be up to Richard whether or not he can adapt to that.
And before we hop in, boom, yes, there's another one.
Nice, new code.
Live, this one is reward. The last one I believe was day 2 live, so a little different. Make sure to, I'm sure someone out there is trying.
I have a hell of a lot of leaves though, I'm not gonna lie.
Trying to be like live, day 3, day 4, day 5.
Hold on, boys, I'm going in.
Day 4, day 5, reward 2, reward 3. It doesn't cut quite open until we actually open the coupon. So just letting you guys know, and it's also up on our YouTube chat, and also
Yeah, now I'm already screenshotting it. I'm already playing Epic 7 on my phone as we're watching this. I'd love to play it right here, but obviously I can't be sharing the screen and also
this is a second code,
everything else at the same time.
Have the first code if you missed it. Yeah, let's make sure to grab. Let's be very nice to everyone, and let's copy pasta for those errors who came a little later after the first coupon. So copy pasta.
Because you mentioned it was time limited, right, G-Clef?
Yes,
So
you only have about 13 hours. Should be less than 12 hours now. Less than 12 hours to actually put that in. So that's the second coupon that we have for today. Now, let's move on to the player data.
Gee, I'm grinding my gear right now because I need to grind out some really fast gear, bro.
Is the defending champion Hazamaray, who took a solid victory in that round of 16. Way too solid. It's
He's
too
the man
sharp.
to beat right now, G-Clef.
And everyone's gonna get cut by this man. Way too sharp. Oh man, what can you do?
I mean, look at his win rate, 83%.
83% win rate is freaking nuts.
And all of the qualifying ladder, that you have to
83% win rate is insanity. 90 wins and only 19 losses? This dude's gear's gotta be fucking nuts. Hey, what's up, Mim Mim? How's it going? That guy's gear's gotta be freaking insane. 90 wins and 19 losses and nuts.
The Goliath this time just absolutely holding it down and taking.
I would have a hell of a time trying to freaking get that, bro. My gear's shit.
Question: wasn't Hazamaray the previous champion? Yes, his defending champion is back again to be a back-to-back champion if he can.
75 wins and 24 losses. This is crazy, bro.
Oh, another Eligos lover, like Atomic.
Richard.
Yesterday.
Jose. I like his name, by the way, and I like his picks.
And I just want to point out, guys, in a speed versus speed mirror match like this, where your fastest gear goes is going to be the key. You'll need to kind of mind game your opponent. You know, you put it on the Renac, that's your fastest character, but what if she just gets pre-banned game 1? Don't you lose your fastest set of gear? So the nuance of this match is, can you sneak it onto a character like Elagos? Can you sneak it maybe onto a character like Heli and Lua and use it to control and outplay your opponent? Where that speed gear goes, I'm excited to see, and I think that's going to be what determines this set.
This really reminds me of one of the last games of last night with the Elagos from Atomic. Now, we saw him do kind of okay with it, but it really got shut down by his opponent. So let's see if Richard, aka Jose, can kind of...
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Oh yes, we are ready.
I can't believe we actually saw an Arbiter Vildred in that last match.
And
yep, you already know Harsetti and Zeo gotta go. If you're playing Cleave, those two gotta go. Renuk.
Guys, G-Clef, it's just so telling of Asia's server, right? You see a lot more Harsetti bans where yesterday a lot of the Harsettis got through. These guys just want to make sure they have their fast units going in the
Harsetti, characters like Harsetti and Zeo that just go first no matter what, they gotta go when you're playing Cleave.
When it comes to global, I mean, we even got to see matches where
Fireflawn
was not banned either side, but both players just had a gentleman's agreement to never touch her. But now, we're not only are we seeing the Renac, we also see Red Flan as well as Fallen Cecilia. Richard maybe taking a bit more.
Fallen Cecilia getting a buff was crazy.
The last set, if you're not confident you can outspeed the Renac, well, you can always take the Fallen Cecilia, play a bit more defensive, and then adapt to your opponent's picks and maybe flip the turn order on them.
We talked about Fallen Celia. She's one of the ways to mitigate. She can kind of anti the fixed damage that comes out from your knock. Other things like anti-pen from Ilonov can also work as well, but you need to have something to mitigate the damage coming out from that unit.
And a fast
When the
Lidica.
red Lidica is an especially deadly counter here, since
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to these cleaves,
it will drain every
Red
stat
Lidica,
focus from the
Renuke, and Abyssal Euphine are just everywhere. Same with Red Flan. They're everywhere for real. They're probably going for the same speed stuff. Oh, here's the Ello God, bro. The Ello God is out. The Ello God is out.
Really?
124 versus 124 unit.
Really?
This is going to be a
The Ello God is out.
If he doesn't, I mean, the prerequisite is you have to ban the Renac. The Renac is 129 base speed. The race is way too lopsided.
Locked.
But no, he does go lock it in.
The Elder God is out.
Now, Valky,
He's gotta go Wanderer Silk at this point. If he wants to race him, he has to go Wanderer Silk.
Is this the right choice? Do I have enough speed
Frida.
against Hazamare?
And there we go. I mean,
Speed imprint, he messed up.
maybe he was deciding
Ah, there it is. He stole the Wanderer Silk.
Pick them Frida.
Nah, he took it.
Expect with the race, Wanderer Silk is picked up here. Very deadly, combined with the Renac,
Rip.
combined with the Lidica on 3. Although not enough damage to finish off this package, a lot of supporting utility. I'm wondering if Hazamare is looking to take a nuker to close it out on 5.
Damn, what other speed imprint could he throw on? Because Renuke is definitely gonna go first if he doesn't ban that. That's 129 speed at base.
There is a distinct lack of like finishing power now that he's opting for this speed imprint, hovering over a Westwind Executioner Shuri.
I can see why you'd want to deny.
Oh
First
my
first
God, it's
hit
Of
locked
the
in.
tournament.
First one, first one,
Hazama's going
Not only
all
is
the way
this a
out.
first one.
But able to work with any openers as well. You got the Lidica in ban protection. If she catches the buff, will be laying down a lot of bombs as well. So Richard has to think about, do you go for maybe a cheeky Amiki here, or do you go for another
Oh,
speed imprint?
okay, I was gonna say, yeah, there you go. There you go,
You
saying
tap
Miki.
out. Like, you tap out here.
We saw Payra and then thought for a second.
He's probably
what?
banning the Silk. He doesn't. Well, no, there's no point. It's already 2 speed imprints.
You know, that's not backing down. That's called playing your odds. And here we go. Let's see the ban from both sides. Last
Ooh,
pick.
no Silk ban.
We've seen many times before. Play the top 4 versus
Yeah,
the top 4.
we knew that was coming, especially Amiki. The one of the imprints could have been banned, but Shuri will be gone. So
This is all gonna come down to if Lidica can get her buffs. I mean, Lidica needs to get some big debuffs.
Round number 1.
Lidica needs to get big debuffs here.
Oh, Renac.
Renac is going first though, because she's the fastest unit in the entire game. 129 speed at base is insanity.
It's kind of hard to beat that base speed. On.
Yep, there you go.
Minute here to decide who you're going to pilfer those stats from. Afternoon Soak Flan will be your first target, so minus 20% all stats for her, whereas Renac getting plus 20%. The S3 goes to
Boom.
her as well. We're looking to make the pick on her right away.
Big damage. Didn't kill the Flan though. Didn't kill the Flan. But Lidica's up next with the speed imprint. There's the debuff. Yeah, Fire Flan's gone.
He does miss the strip onto the Elego, so now Elego does stay safe in that stealth little bubble.
He is gonna get a defense break. Probably, yeah, defense break on the
Pulling all the way.
that and then Wanderer Silk.
FCC.
You might as well, yeah, I must say, you might as well get rid of the Fire Flan right there at that point. Yeah, Fire Flan's gone.
Cool attack coming in from the Wanderer Silk. Richard down one character, and I would argue his most important one. That
Now all you need to do is get rid of
finally getting a turn here. Who do you go
get rid of
for?
the tank.
Skill nullifier all up for Hazamare. You're not going to be able to do any damage, but we'll be able to sprint 2 buffs and land the defense break. Looks like Red Lidica is first up on the menu tonight.
Damn.
God, I love
Defense
that
break.
Bang!
All right, Frida up
A lot
next.
of damage too.
Could have been, but for still
Frida
lose.
now. I mean, do you go for the barrier? No, we're gonna try to tempo it back up, steal the turn back. S3 goes, attack
Spear.
buff, combat readiness.
Combat readiness buff as
No
well.
combat readiness. We can't cleanse that restrict.
But the restrict got big. That's a big oof.
Attack
And then Abyssal Euphine.
Teach you a lesson.
Fallen Cecilia is gonna have to go crazy here.
Whittling away, Wander Silk now back up, drawstring all the way back.
You go for, honestly, Fallen Cecilia.
Can you really add any extra
Fallen
damage?
Cecilia got the defense break.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah. Big damage.
Fallen Cecilia dropped
Big
the silence
damage.
on her.
Yep,
Now
and
they
the
have to bounce
silence.
back those debuffs in case he can't finish this match just to keep his lead. This gives him a super safe play out. Even if he has to sacrifice the red Lidica, he still has his other characters, especially with Renak S2 ready. He can pull for stats again.
Okay.
If said match drags out, she
Okay.
is the one to close out this game.
Get some shields up, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough, bro. The red Lidica's still up, Renuka's still up.
Back into that skill 3 very soon here. Richard is running out of time. The clock is ticking.
Yep, and Renuk, yeah, that's that, yeah. Now, yeah, Renuk's about to kill something here. If he goes after Fallen Cecilia, it's done.
Let's get it prepped and ready though. Renak's second Pilfer. I don't think we've ever got to see a second Pilfer coming in from a Renak.
GG's. That's GG's. You might as well call it right there. That's GG's. Yep.
And that'll be it.
Yep.
Grabbing the first game out of Richard's hand.
That's GG's.
And that was really well done with the speed imprint. Had the first speeds. Richard.
Him keeping the Fallen Cecilia from doing anything just honestly, it just cooked it all. These cleave matches be going crazy, bro. Having really fast gear when it comes to cleave is nuts.
When FCC was locked in by Silk the entire game.
Well, he wanted that Elagos to have a much better, time, obviously, but just the first turn advantage coming from the Renak, coming from that Wanderer's Silk, the Lidica, he had to kind of pivot away into that Amiki, like we were saying in the draft phase, and unfortunately that.
Yep, that's cleave for you, bro. Really fast matches. This ain't tank down. If it was tank down, the matches would last a lot longer, but this is not. When it comes to the Asia server, they are known for being fast as hell. 300 speed gear is their life, bro.
Ever in the tournament. There are lots of soul weavers out there.
Would have been a good pick if
300 speed gear is life up in there, bro.
And get his combo going. However, in this exact scenario, the issue was Richard was playing from that second pick position. And when you're second pick, you are at a natural disadvantage because like we saw there, Hazma Ray can just take a speed imprint character on pick 4, pick 5, and then suddenly Richard will find himself only able to reply with one pick.
This is not tank down, bro. Asia, when it comes to this, is 300 speed or nothing, bro.
Racing, you have to trust your gear there. And if you're not gear gapping your opponent in a race, you become so disadvantaged in second pick.
I get what you mean. So it wasn't a rough spot regardless.
300 speed gear or nothing, bro.
Being banned. Oh, and a blind Amid.
That is what Asia server is known for, bro.
The blue Payra and also ML Payra both are banned.
Yeah, both of those pairs got.
That's why Zio and Harsetti just get banned right off the rip.
Really, really strong. Blue pair, this E7WC 2025 has really shown how good this unit still is.
Spirit Eye Celine is back. Spirit Eye Celine is back.
However, when she does, we gotta watch out for her.
That buff that she got was crazy.
Knock out a unit, or we can kind of slow play it.
I'm just glad that they finally gave my girl, was it? Who's that one that I was using before? It scales off of defense. Damn. My brain's not thinking of the right character.
Neutral combo come out from Hazma Ray. He won the race first match, so now he's keeping it neutral. However, with the Spirit Eye Celine, he could very well speed it back up. Spirit Eye Celine, the damage limit unit we saw time and time again with Tori, very reliable.
I'm trying to remember the name of that character that I usually play.
DJB, you have a exclusive right. You monopolize every single barrier in the game.
The Luna's up. Oh, Veronica.
A protect thing or just speed imprint? This can lead into a different direction. Mort on the lock.
The Mort.
Trying to stop that Spirit Eye Celine from getting any counters.
The Mort.
I really like that Veronica here because
and Fire Cecilia is
speed imprint, letting the Sea Phantom Politis get ahead of most characters Hazma Ray could be picking. So many premium speed contesters is out.
I need to build my Mort. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now has a really hard time using her ultimate. You can't put up the possession buff because if you do, Veronica is just gonna get a huge CR push and then unresistible dispel on every single immortality, control your units, and the game might just be over from there.
how does Hazama deal with this Mort and Veronica? Somewhat of a pair. Polyp is also very strong, limiting the resources.
Yeah, he has to figure out who he wants to put in his own bannable.
Well, you know, Hazama definitely has answers.
Really?
The answer is to speed up.
Really?
Gas on the pedal. Haza, I see you followed into the
Hey,
Sid.
yo.
That's his answer right there, G-Clef.
Hey,
The
yo.
was on from the opponent's side, and
What?
Hazama is going to answer with his
What?
His Porsche.
What are we smoking right now?
Why we watch Asia server, right?
What are we smoking?
Metal to the metal. They're thinking
What
back,
are these
they're looking at
picks?
it, And no, we're just going for the Sage Ball. I don't know.
What
if
in the
there's
hell am I looking at?
There is a DJ Bazaar on the board, but
Yo.
this match could go so many ways. These guys are playing mind games. Maybe he's just there to bait the ban. You never know.
Yo, bro, what the hell?
Here, though. You know, he
Blood
already
Moon
has
Haze
one
too?
in.
Right? He backed off into the Yamaki last time. Now he's kind of back.
This is about to be a crazy match. Yo.
Letting Hazama dictate the draft, and he could dictate the game as well if he's not careful.
I think you're absolutely right, Car. I think Hazama Ray Aura farmed a little bit too hard the first match. Now, Richard's a little bit scared to race him, backed off into 2 defensive picks. Requiem Roana picked up as the way to disarm both of these defending characters.
This is about to be a crazy match. I don't even know who's getting banned here.
Where Richard was heading, but now it seemed like
It's either
he
Blood
backed
Moon
off
Haste or
into
the
destination.
some. I don't even know, bro. Blood Moon Haste on the right. It's definitely getting banned. I can definitely see. Yeah, Requiem Roana getting banned. This is about to be ridiculous.
I think about 2.5 weeks away from the next balance patch. So Haste and Roana, the 5th picks, both being banned.
This is about to get
So,
ridiculous.
racing, and guess who gets the first
Where
place?
should I start?
Oh man.
Very fast.
And Celestia going first.
128 base speed. We'll be outspeeding C Phantom here, who only has 120. So
watch for
she
a
does 2
chance.
things. I was gonna say she does attack with the non-attack skill, but also lands the pushback. So now Spirit Eye
Big push.
finally gets to dictate the turns of the match. You get 2 attacks here. I don't believe you would wanna use the ultimate on her just to not activate the Veronica. So maybe we go for the 1-2 hit.
Who he goes for here is gonna definitely matter. C Phantom's gone. C Phantom's gone. 24K is fucking wild. C Phantom's gone. All right, who's he going for next? He only got 1 more attack he can use here. Who is he going for?
Yes, sir.
That's gone. And now he's only got. Yep. Now that's left. That's it.
And now we're left with
2-piece combo takeout.
2-piece combo with a side of biscuit.
And this is why I don't like the Sage Ball here. Yes, you'll be able to put these switchy DPS characters to sleep, but
It doesn't matter there, bro.
Already, Valky.
The Jewel Bazaar. Yeah, I'm gonna say Jewel Bazaar is right there.
Can get ready, right? Especially if you're on, like, let's say an Eternus, then anytime he'll just be able to steal the turn right there, get the cleanse going. I think here you just goes for the pushback. Okay, also a safe play. I think S1 for the healing back on the Sid was fine as well.
just going to use it for the increased CR.
Now this Mort does get a turn.
The more it's, if he doesn't take out that Mort, then it's gonna be a problem. Cause Spirit Eye Celine already did her job to take out everybody.
Damage, so just going to use that S1 extra turn.
Give up already.
Big damage.
Pushback.
Big damage.
I think you have to be very careful as Richard here in this 2v4. You have to just keep looping these sleeves. Go 1 turn at a time.
Yep. He has to keep
3 for 3. We put the Spirit Eye to sleep.
the Spirit Eye sleep is big, but here goes the Jewel Bazaar skill 3. Push everybody up and give him immunity. He needs to finish it now. While he has immunity up, he has to finish it now. Mort is dead. Mort is dead. That's GG's. But here's the holy sack.
Follow up.
Mort's dead. GG's. GG's. That's it. Mort's dead. GG's.
Mort barely stood there.
Controlled perfectly, G-Clef, all the way back into that Sid turn. Hit him with a 2-hit combo.
I don't know what he's gonna be able to do here with Sage Ball though. What is he gonna be able to do?
Unless he gets 1 perfect turn, I don't think
He's cooked. He can't do anything.
close out the
ridiculous.
1v4, especially.
I mean, I might be wrong, but Spirit Isoline's gonna just bring everybody back.
That's right. I don't think so, but this is.
I mean, he's
a tournament
trying.
line, so you got to respect that. Richard Jose is gonna fight for his life here. Maybe waiting for the planets to align, get an S3 somehow, get some resets going.
Where should I start?
I don't know, man. He's just gonna get pushed back again. Yep. There's a pushback.
You don't want him in low HP situations at all.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sid is. Yeah, Sid. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, another soul burn.
And it's a soul burn. That's cooked. That's cooked. That's a one shot. I mean, the Mort was dead anyways. There was no way.
Another win. Another 2-0. Like just.
There was no way, bruh.
Every day, every other.
Another 2-0.
He's up in the semifinals already, guys.
Damn.
Man.
Just like that. That's Cleve for you, though.
Work for this guy. He didn't even break a sweat, man.
You know what?
Woo! Let's go. I just got new Kid Aiden. Let's go.
It means that.
Finally, bro. I've been trying to get this Aiden for a fat minute, bro.
And gearing.
I've been trying to get this new Kid Aiden for a fat minute. Let's go.
With his account and his brain. Oh man, Richard.
I just got new Kid Aiden. Let's freaking go. About time. That's huge. That is huge.
Up one speed imprint, he could have just committed there, especially when he had first pick as well. So he had everything going for him in the draft. And I know that account has a lot of characters, so there's no way it's like he just didn't have those.
Yeah.
characters.
Oh, do you think
Really
it's
wondering why he backed out of that
then?
race. That was
Going against the defending champion?
And I just got another 5-star. What in the world is going on today? My luck is out of control. Oh, it's an artifact too.
Maybe.
Artifact King out here. Bird's eye view.
I can't get behind the fact that he was in such a good position and then he pivoted. I can't get over it, man.
Oh.
The pivots cost him twice. Maybe there's something we didn't know that he knows about the exact stats on Hazamare, but yeah, it sounds like he wanted to go first in both games. Didn't work out. The pivot both times. The Amiki game 1, the Mort game 2. Yeah, and it's just a slow death.
Yeah.
And the one thing I really want to highlight is, yes, you have
That
this
Mort
really
got
fast
cooked.
on the Spirit Isoline, but look at the damage.
That
on
Mort
this.
got
With
cooked.
No prior setup, just proccing his Alexa's basket. 1-2 tap a Mort as if he was killing like an Arby, you know?
That was a proof of valor like a hot knife through butter. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Yes, his units are fast, but the damage on his fast units is what really impresses me this set.
You can't get all the equipment score in many different things. You can only choose a few and get that to the maximum. Somehow this guy looks like it's maximum in every single stat that he wants, which can only be done with the perfect equipments and getting the perfect upgrade. And that's random.
He's having his cake and eating it too. That's just crazy.
I just don't know anymore. We had this similar feeling last year, but it seems like he's even stronger a year after. Oh, Hazamare is in that semifinals now. Okay, just has to beat one more to go into the main stage. But let's move on to the next set of players. I think it's ready. We have Second and Xiao ready to go up.
I can't believe I just got new Kid Aiden. That's huge.
Oh, and tell me a little bit more about these players because they came up, I believe, 2-0.
About time, bro. Not gonna lie, it's about damn time.
Against,
I've been trying to get this unit for a fat minute.
Xiao also, I remember getting, I think he also got 2-0 from what I can recall.
I mean, look, guys, this is gonna sound super familiar, but Second, otherwise known by his in-game name as C. Charlo this year. I don't know if you guys heard this one before. He is known as a Speed King. Let's be honest, everybody in Asia server is a Speed King, so...
I'm about to say, yeah, that's the Asia server in general. It's all Speed Kings.
It does look very good on him. Can he beat Xiao, which is... Guys, you guys aren't going to believe this. He's another cleave and aggro expert, which,
is he also a king?
Synonymous with speed.
All of them are speed. There can only be one Speed King, bro. There can only be one.
There are
Very
a lot of
few kings. Do we have any presidents?
I think Richard also thought he was a king. But sometimes when you fight the one true king, aka Hazamare, well.
I mean, sometimes you gotta, maybe you gotta T-pose on them to establish
You
dominance.
gotta establish dominance.
Yeah, Hazama is a speed god in Asia.
What is a king to a god?
Now, do we have some emperors? Some state leaders.
In this bracket, that's gonna be a little bit tough. I don't know if emperors can make the cut here in this tournament.
Yeah, facts.
I think we need some. We need to maybe put some other words. We have the speed demons, the speed kings, speed gods. We have more than a couple. So let's see if they can contest. And
we got the speed adepts. We have the speed kung fu masters. I mean, we gotta really reach into the
Watch you stream and in the Discord call. Hey, multitasking out there for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night, guys. I mean, maybe not a long night considering how fast these
Not a
matches
long night with how fast.
I'm about to say these matches are fast as hell compared to yesterday's.
Than some of the actual in-game matches, because we do have a lot. Okay, hold on. We do have the graphics ready, so let's see the players first. So here is second, 72% win rate. Oh, pretty high. Aha, Peira, right there. I get what you're saying about.
She's with G-Clef, that Wrecking Rowana. We always see those two paired together a lot. The third pick, Band Protect,
and also the most free bands.
Fourth pick, Wreck Rowana.
I don't want no casino. I don't want no speed contest against CO. I can have some speed on my own. This just says all. Most pick, band protection, pre-bans. Oh yes, Cleave is the way for this player.
I mean, this is one of our other 330 blue Peira mains, so when that blue Peira comes out, you know you are, well, look at the name, you're going second. He's not.
Oh, is that what I was about to say? I'm not a big fan of his name if he's a speed king, as he calls himself, but is that he's saying your opponent is reading that you are number 2?
I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure this is like a reference to how maybe like in his guild or in their group, he used to be the second fastest player, but I mean, if you look at Xiao here,
he's the second king.
What can I say, fellas? Instead of banning Zio, however, he does ban the Bellion, so he plays into the Zio a little bit. He's probably losing one of his main units here. Xiao does also play speed, guys, but his flavor of speed, I would say, is a bit closer to what you might see if you're a regular Elf Mage viewer, where he plays a lot of Soulburn units, and he plays a lot of Tagahel's Ancient Books.
Yeah, the picks also are a little more indicative of that, right? He's not all in on the speed. We do have a little bit of the Fallen Cecilia, the Lone Wolf pair, very versatile. The Fire Flan, just a very standard, strong premier DPS unit. Not necessarily all in on the Speed King agenda.
Oh, the Speed King. Might need some more time. As we... Okay, matchup here. Oh, 302 to 20. Oh, that's pretty high up.
They're raised their relative record? These are so close.
Damn.
I do like the way this relative record and win rate looks. Hopefully we're in for a tighter series. You know, we saw a lot of 2-0s. We saw a lot of just hard wins by better drafts, by draft gapping, and by, I would honestly even say by people with higher confidence. So when two
intimidation,
players are more...
we should say, Valky.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Hazama Ray just completely aura farmed that last match, and this one I
he just aura farmed on him. That's funny as hell.
You're going to need to really outsmart your opponent. Both of these guys look like they're at a similar skill bracket. They have very similar historical matchups, and identical win rates tells you exactly what you need to know. They're probably going to be slugging it out. Guys, please, I'm begging you, just go to game 3. Let me see a game 3.
The way this is going, there ain't gonna be a game 3. Everybody just getting cleaved.
Well, second, he won against Watchdog Isaac last year, but lost against Nezuko, who actually went all the way into main stage last year.
Everybody out here getting cleaved to hell out here, bro.
He was the one who went into the main stage from the server. So second, I think he certainly has that chance. We'll see what happens against Xiao, who also was dropped round of 16 last year. So both players in the tournament before has some history. Maybe not as much for Xiao, but second, about the same. Didn't really get.
These matches are not lasting long, bro. These are some fast players for real.
As you saw with Elf Mage, right, G-Clef? The fact that you're here means you are a top player. But making it through that first game, even the best of the best, sometimes you kind of choke out and lose in that first round. So the more you come into here, though, you are kind of just cementing that you are one of the best in the world.
And since we have some time before we actually hop into the match, I wanted to ask a very honest question to everyone. How are we doing with the Epic Dash pulls? 5 pulls. Any lucks, anyone?
Bro, my luck has been crazy, bro. My luck has been cooking.
We'll have that answer on chat.
On these Epic Dash pulls. I'm not gonna lie, my luck has been cooking.
Taking the first.
I've already gotten 3 MO5s. And I just got a new Moon Aiden. Yep, Renuk again, bro. That character's gonna be everywhere, bro.
By the way, the first
Everywhere.
Breakdown here. Second, bans 2 characters that I think he really wants to get rid of in the match since they're so flexible. They can play into multiple strategies. But when you do that, the first pick player does in fact get renagged.
That 129 speed, bro.
Really needs to lean into that speed here. Either you believe that you're going to be faster, or well, you're gonna have to pull out that tank game.
Tio Harsetti. So Luna is up there. Tenebria, some pretty strong heroes available.
That Renuk just being able to go first like that is crazy annoying to have to deal with. But Fallen Cecilia can take care of that.
Okay, Lone Wolf Payra into the Fallen Cecilia. That's like, wow, it almost looks like he's slowing down to a turn 2 playstyle. You got this potentially fast opener in the Lone Wolf Payra, but if you have to, you can also slow it down and there it is, the Abyssal Euphine. We're here to control the combat readiness game, so maybe both players not willing to risk it by going into the race if they just saw what happened. It's a bit too volatile, but Ahmed will still be able to provide so much utility, being able to just completely enable one hyper carry from a cleave perspective.
And boost one up, attack up, and just run away with speed. Maybe that's what Xiao is thinking. Well, Payra FCC second is a little slower from what I can tell.
But I think they're feeling each other out, right? Maybe if they watch some of the other matches, kind of going all in from the get-go could get you trapped by a smarter drafter. So second here now is in prime position. These 2 units that he picked to lead off are very versatile.
Choleric can be fast.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a Fire Choleric just yet. Fire Paladin seems a lot nicer, especially against someone like Ahmed. That's a nice counter pick there on the Ban Protect slot.
The spiritual energy.
Yep, Spirit Eye is back. Spirit Eye Celine is back.
For a very safe
Spirit Eye Celine, I mean, that is an anchor if you're playing a little bit.
And Afternoon Soak Flan, no big surprise there.
Great main DPS. Red Flank is picked up as one of the few ways you really want to circumvent that Red Politis, since your Ahmed now is kind of being put into check. You want to use her skills, but if you do, well, damned if you do, because Red Politis will be there. Damned if you don't, because you're losing such a powerful kit for your third pick ban protection character. So second, putting Xiao in such a tough spot. He needs to play well here. That is going to be the key for his victory.
We get more love from Asia server with Mort. Switching to Belly in. It is for the 5th pick.
Yeah, we see that a lot against the Spirit Eye Celine pick. Most likely a 3F, no crit build. Kind of just answering, especially against squishy units like Politis, we'll get some extra hits as well. However, I don't think the Bellions have been doing too hot when we pick them against the Spirit Eye Celines, if I remember correctly.
Worthy of my courtesy.
You don't really want to pick Bellion into Fallen Cecilia, but banning Fallen Cecilia here as a force ban isn't the worst for Xiao, since he also has access to the Renag, being first pick and all. So I would say overall it's a net neutral trade, announcing that you're just going to not force ban it.
Ooh, Renuk ban, and of course the Blood Moon Haste.
Renag, but ends up in a pretty weird spot for himself.
And we go in with the other force.
All right, here we go. Let's see how it goes.
Xiao.
We got mid going first, no big surprise.
We can do it together.
Just S1.
Opting to just
Land helps in.
S1 gets the stun 2 on the Lone Payra.
Damn.
That is huge for Xiao.
Damn.
Normally, Payra runs the Sweet Miracle artifact, so you just cleanse any incoming stuns, but I think second is confident in his speed, and the one time she doesn't go first, she gets stunned out, and you absolutely do not want to be in this spot. Spirit Eye Celine will be taking her turn, set up the immortalities, weather the storm here, and hopefully hold it down, protect the Politis, and hold back that Ahmed for as long as you can.
Trying to hold for a few more turns. If possible, here's Politis. Trying to control that CR.
I mean, they got shields up, but we'll see.
And let's see how much damage she
Let's see what this Politis is going to do.
13k HP. This is a pretty tanky Politis. Does not
more like a
land
degen
any
Politis.
damage at
That's
all.
one stun.
Yeah, but that's exactly why we play her. I mean, we got that stun on the red flan, and that's going to halt all of Xiao's tempo. Hellion now coming in. Usually the damage here is amazing, but with the Fall of Cecilia, it's okay. It does something.
Hey, what is up? I here watching the tournament right now.
Second kind of didn't get that initiative that he wanted, so Bellion has more room here to kind of follow up.
And especially with the provoke on the Lone Wolf Payra as well, I think he spot him infinite time. So now the Euphine will be going
Big damage from the Euphine, but then here comes the Spirit Eye Celine going crazy. Damn, he ate that.
And we get the Fighting Spirit.
And we continue. Celine gets another.
He needs one more, but I don't know who he'd want to go into. I would probably say to go into, yeah. Get rid of the mid. Yeah, that's smart. Oh, he survived.
You know, no soul acquisition. Doesn't finish the job though.
That sucks. You gotta get rid of him, but that sucks.
And the Flan is stunned right after. So which one do you just go for the finish?
Yeah, there's
Was
an
it-
easy target here.
Yeah.
I guess he'll go for the safe play, close out the Ahmed.
Damn,
Make
that
yourself a
sucks.
no point going into a full tank Euphine and Bellion with defense buff up. You're really
Ah.
not getting that much value with her. I think here you just fish for maybe another cheeky crown stun. We'll get the miss, no stun.
There's the
here.
provoke,
No, a counter.
but
That's gonna lead into another Bellion S1
that's a
follow-up.
count.
Do we have
That's
damage?
double damage, bro. Into
Kind of nasty.
Payra here.
Payra
clutch,
finally kind of
finally gets the cut. Now she's revving her engines, giving her team the full rampage buff.
Payra going off here is gonna be huge if he can capitalize off of this.
Dark units, which means 2 rampage, but will have that swift attack. So Spirit Eye Celine will be getting a lot of tempo here, looking to heal back up before she completely gets blown up by the Bellion.
Miss.
I've got this.
So we're talking about the Sweet Miracle. That is Uberius Tooth, and a lot of these Lone Wolf Para players have been opting for that for more damage. Here we go. Spirit Eye Celine into
Get
the
some
Euphine.
health back.
10K.
Euphine's still alive though. Euphine is still alive.
Yeah, we're gonna want to hit the squishiest target there, do the most damage, and heal back.
Oh.
Red Flam.
And that just wiped everything. It's done. But we do got the S3 though. We do got the revive. It's back. The revive.
Now here's,
It's not over quite yet.
It's not done.
yeah, we still have that Bellion falling up
Yeah,
real
there
soon.
is
Do we
still
land
yet
anything?
Bellion.
Nothing landed there.
Effectiveness buff. He does have a soul to burn. Does he have this? I think he might just have this.
We rip
There
it.
you go.
It didn't strip.
Oh,
That's
this was
cooked.
Every strip.
Yeah, very fortunate there for second. That could have been a
That
clean
immortality
sweep right
buff
there.
is saving his ass right now.
That will still
Oh my
stand.
goodness, he resisted every strip. That was
He used
so
it.
lucky.
Still has all
Very lucky.
That immortality and the fact that he resisted everything damn near.
There's a ton of ER on his side.
But I mean, the Euphine is still gonna AoE everybody.
Now she does.
We're eating the
Big
counter, though.
damage, but Euphine's gonna.
Euphine will go down here.
But think the Bellion and the Flan are still alive.
Bring this back for second.
I think
If she
I think
hits
he's gonna
the
go for
flan?
the defense break. There's 2 plays you can go for. Defense break on the Bellion.
Ooh! Defense break.
Bellion's done here.
Defense break.
Why?
Not
Oh no! The robbery.
Where's the HP
counter
bar?
either.
I don't
The
even
robbery.
See the bar.
The robbery. Oh my gosh.
Xiao.
Red flag goes for the S.
The robbery.
Has souls as well.
200?
This is gonna finish.
Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh. What is this game? What is this game right now?
The red flag gets the cut.
Yes.
With
Should
the
be
attack,
enough.
attack up.
That's it.
Gets her down and Xiao does end
That's
up
a
grabbing.
robbery. The
That was
Bellion.
insanely back to back, going back and
The
forth
robbery.
so many times with
That
just 1
crit
HP
almost
left.
Oh my gosh. She got robbed.
Lost
Jesus.
the match with 204
200
HP.
HP?
Gentlemen, do not diss your flat HP rolls. One flat HP roll less, and he would have lost that match. Oh my goodness, what a clutch.
The robbery on that.
In all fairness, 2 second, the Shao play
Defense break Bellion and still couldn't get it done.
She wasn't on Sweet Miracle. She wasn't on the Various Tooth instead. Really, really made all the difference. Because I think if that didn't happen, the 200 health Bellion, right, it could have been a completely different story.
Very clutch.
And
that was a
one
close game.
character that I think wasn't very flashy, but did so much work this game. If you look at over at the Abyssal Euphine, the tank build we saw play so many times, snagging wins for players like Light, and just, I think today as well, the full tank A Euphine, just having an Aureus carrier that can limit the combat readiness.
That is crazy that Bellion survived that.
It's such a useful tool to have, and I think after this
200?
matches,
Oh my goodness. I would be so salty after that too. The Bellion surviving a defense break.
I know every day we see
Oh my
four
gosh.
characters. It came out in E7WC in the RTA, so that will just happen naturally after watching the tournament. But now second, down 0-1. So is this the time you have to bring, or you feel confident to contest the speed? Oh,
I feel like second should stay confident in his game plan. There's a lot of RNG. Oh. Okay, got a little
Tori
excited
time.
about Winter.
A-Ross.
Oh, A-Ross is out. Adventure Ross with Tori. Yep.
Very, very safely bring a Tori out to play. She's just so strong in this spot. And oh my goodness, Shao pulling
Stronger
out
as
the
well.
double opener.
Double opener, but we have that Tori who's going to shrug off a lot of debuffs. Desert Jewel Bazaar on the 3rd pick slot.
That's why he's being picked. Tori always relies on barrier for her survival, so Desert Jewel Bazaar with these opener already threatening a lot of these picks. Pelly and Lua. Ooh,
Wow, they are picking so fast right now.
Archdemon Shadow into Belly and Luna.
The Barrier version. Now we have
Belly and Lua,
Archdemon. Archdemon Shadow. Can we land a seal? There is a lot.
DJ Bazaar too.
Seals available from both sides. Okay, let's talk about the draft a little more since it's paused. So Payra is not there. DJB can maybe invert some of the barrier, but not much.
Well, to be fair, considering that this is a Adventurer Ross that's being played with a Tori, I would expect a protection set being run on him, so DJ Bazaar should be getting a good bit of value.
Yeah,
but you know, we talked about this earlier.
Right? It seems like there's no reason not to.
Exactly. I think most knights nowadays, if possible, you run them on protection set with the immunity. You just get as many buffs as possible. That way you're stacking buffs and protecting stealth. You're protecting the immunity for characters that could potentially...
Doc, you know what else? You activate Spirit Eye Celine. She has a buff active so you can, you know, rip that soul burn, the free soul burn on her EE. It's really, really nice right now in the meta.
Oh, yes.
We saw so many of these tech work into their players' favor. And I think for this match, what really comes down to is how fast that Hellion Lua is, because it just looks like
The Hellion Lua is definitely 300 speed.
Completely hinging on this strategy, and he looked like he was going to go fast and go aggressive, but what if he just put his fastest gear on this Hellion Lua, swing back on the second match? And I think he's pulling out all the good units when it comes to game 2. He's got the Lua, he's got the Tori, so Shao really needs to dig deep into his bag. And you know, I think DJ Bazaar is good, but is it good enough into the Hellion Lua? That is the question there.
Oh, there were moments yesterday where Tori was able to insta-shot the opponent. Sometimes she was the one going down pretty early. So depending on the last 2 picks of Shao, you might have exactly that. One of the player actually disconnected for a short duration of time, so we're having to reconnect coming in, so we can continue on the drafting. If we have to remake the room, I think that will take some extra time because we have to start from round 1 again to get all that sorted out. But I think it's just a reconnection issue, so it won't take that long. And guys who are trying for a free ML5 because we have a pause. There is no way. I'm just gonna say that out loud. I know whenever we have a pause, like E7WC underdash coupon underdash ML5. No.
Nice
that
try
is
though,
not
Chad. I
going
see
to
y'all
work,
hustling.
but nice try, okay? Whenever we have a pause tech issue, like ML5 now.
Yeah.
Right now. Free ML5.
Free ML5 star.
Where's my selector ML5?
Where's
I'm
that?
running out. Oh, some Mystic Medals? Mystic Medals could be nice because I don't know if you guys pulled the Witch Tenebria for your accounts.
G-Cliff, don't talk. Guys, I went from like 9,000. Now I think I'm like 10 pulls away. Now I'm debating.
I hit
so
3
close.
ceilings. Witch Tenebria, man. And I need one
I already got
more
my
on the board.
Tenebria. Thank
I
God. I'm kind of worried about that. Now I can save everything for
And-
Emerald Ross.
Yeah.
If you don't pull Tenebria now,
My last
I think
3
you'll
Mystic
regret.
banners were. My last couple of banners were what? I pitied, and I hit at 160. So I'm not looking too good. And now I'm close again. I'm close to pity again.
So you're
for
stacking that
Mystic.
luck.
So I might just save it for Jesus Ross.
Jesus Ross.
Yes. Okay, we are back. Reconnected.
Alrighty.
Both players good to go, it seems like. And I think it's on pause and waiting for the 4th pick from Xiao. The timer seems like it's been paused because we had a pause, but we should be able to see the 4th pick coming soon.
What are you doing?
Amiki. She hasn't even made it through today. A lot of these Speed Demon players, the Speed Kings, they don't want to deal with a unit like her. We kind of called her an honorary 5-star yesterday in this unit. If you leave her alive, she will cut through all your squishy, all your fast units like nothing.
I mean, not even a 5-star, ML 5-star, because even
Oh,
against
excuse me.
green
Let me put some
units,
respect on her
she's
name,
hitting you
Valky.
once. Yes, sir. She's hitting you twice. The fixed damage will hit, and she'll counterattack.
ML
And when
5-star?
these speed characters are taking turn after turn, you might just get blown out. Green Celine locked in. I don't like that too much versus the Adventurer Ross versus the Tori, but into the Hellion Lua, that is an okay pick as far as my info goes. So seeing what the last pick here is, and surely it needs to be a book character since Hellion Lua is going first versus DJ Bazaar, which is a high ER cleanser.
Yeah. Green unit versus 2 fire usually isn't the greatest thing when Celine is looking for that damn Fire Robbie. Haven't seen you in a while.
Fire Ravi, I haven't seen that in a bad minute, bro.
I don't think we saw the
Can't see
skin.
it. Is that? Yeah, we didn't see.
Yeah, we didn't see the skin. Oh, Archimedes Shadow.
Gotta go.
Someone was already calling the Archimedes Shadow ban. Good call in chat. Knew that ahead of
Whoever
time.
that was, put them in next year's E7WC, G-Cliff.
I forgot the chat, but here we go with ADS and the Mickey post band.
Don't frown.
Lua starting. Oh, 1% cut.
It does have the skin. Look at that.
Oh, does that have skin?
2024.
Fire Ravi skin too.
Stealth guiding light.
When there it is. Second opting for this Fire Ravi solo. It's almost like he's giving up the Hellion Lua aspect of his draft, letting the Archdemon get banned, getting left with no books here to his name. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Whether or not the Tori, which looking like she's not long for this world, and Ravi can clutch out the damage for this man.
Alright, Desert.
Power of the desert.
The power of the desert is with us, bro. I'm Gara up in here.
Now, when those barriers aren't activated, especially with New Moon Luna's S2, depending what.
Yeah, straight into S2?
Does with the skill 2.
Early.
Big hit. All that defense break. Now you got Green Celine.
Getting low.
Still burning all the damage in. That lands a crit as well. Tori's out of here.
Yeah, Tori's gone. Boom.
Very well played, circumventing the barriers. Gets the kill.
Hits again?
Oh my god,
That's GG.
versus red, we're just critting.
That's just GG. And which is crazy because he's using a green unit against 2 red units.
Dropping the seal here, not
The
going to be
skills.
affecting the rest of the board state too much.
We call that the Cooker Bat. Just hit him.
Just land the hit, and now, I mean, Fire Ravi, raw gear score monster. You got 3 supports and a green Celine.
that
Does
miss.
proc the counterattack.
I'm with you.
Can't get all of them.
I literally
The Celine.
The Celine carried the whole entire
They
team.
hit a little too hard.
That green Celine just carried the whole team for him, bro. It's GG's. Defensive break. Yeah, Hellion Lua is gone. Pack it up.
What?
Pack it up. That green Celine carried.
1v4. Certainly doable, right?
No, not with that green Celine cooking, bro.
We can't cleanse any debuffs right now. If we just get out-tempoed, out-controlled, out-sped, even if this Ravi, you know.
With green Celine, just yeah. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up.
Miss.
Oh, it missed though. It missed finally. But it's already too late for that. The whole team's already been killed by Celine, bro. It's already over, and he's just gonna get CR pushed. He's never getting a turn.
Oh, what? Another cheeky dual attack doesn't probably counter again.
It's over. It's over. He just got completely controlled.
Dual attack might only be 3%, but let me tell you what, guys. When you're taking
There's no way. Yeah.
those dual attacks are gonna
Yeah.
come in, and
Xiao takes it.
Yeah.
Xiao takes it 2-0.
There was no way.
Second doesn't get any second chance here. No round 3.
There was no way.
We'll be moving up against Hazama Ray now.
There was no way they were allowing that to
A
happen.
big match. I'm looking forward to it. Round 1, round 2 look very solid. Round 2 especially got some luck. I think the Celine hit both of them actually. Tori and
I like
Ross.
the G-Clef, the game plan. I could see, you know, I see the vision from second. We have a lot of fire units. You ban out the Yamiki. We have just that.
That green Celine went freaking
He was hitting his
nuts.
Fire units. He played it so well, you know, with the multi-hits and the Tori, dodging that Roz, the Barry inversion, really adding that first hit to get that kill secure. And then the Ravi just wasn't enough in that 1v4 situation.
And here comes the highlight.
I want to say it might have even been better if he committed all the way into the Hellion Lua, because he knows he's faster. He should be confident in his speed. And I think time and time again tonight, we've seen all of these speed kings, quote unquote, just shy away from racing, even though they had the correct structure, they had the correct units, they had the correct sequencing, but decided to back down, hit the pivot. I mean, that's exactly what got Elf. That's exactly.
And look at this. We had the crit buff on the belly and lands the crit, and she actually gets countered for her troubles. But luckily, that 3F still procs, and it's just
that Celine getting robbed by Belly. That Belly on getting away with that has got to be the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
Way too close of a series, especially the first game. And this hit.
I think
that Celine, bro. What in the
world? Both of the winners of this, what is this, like the quarterfinals?
Bro, 23k on a red unit with Celine is gotta be insane.
And they're not taking too many pivots that's making them play out of the box. And I think that familiarity, the consistency is what's really holding them down and then bringing home that victory.
Yes, and we could see that.
I like that fist pump, Xiao.
Oh, getting that second win. Straight up now, you're in the semis. Let's see how his chances go against Hazama Ray, because sometimes chances are not enough against defending champion. Maybe you might be able to pull out something amazing, but we'll see. Having high hopes for that semi-final match happening later on today. We will go all the way until the end of the Asia server in one day, so stay tuned. That will happen later. But we got it through 2 more matches of the quarterfinal first. We got face pump back in action against Kai Bao. Is that the player that we've been waiting?
Yeah, Kai knocked out, I believe, Cheeky, and then face pump with a heartbreaking defeat for Elf. What a match! This is gonna be a very good one to watch.
And I believe we're about to take a short break, guys. And I know, the last ML5, there was a couple of questions on what we got for the last 5 pulls. What was the last 5-star ML that you got from the free pulls? Mine was, I think, APOC Ravi from 2 days ago or yesterday, depending on the time zone. Elena? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my new kid Aiden. I'm not even looking for the 5 stars right now. I'm hoping.
I just got new kid Aiden.
Thieves, and it's just not happening.
Baki said,
Thank the Lord.
5-star ML, but I'm not getting her from the free pulls for some reason.
What? I mean, we're getting like
Amiki's
10
not coming
free
out.
pulls a day, right?
What? Amiki's never coming
Oh,
out for
no.
some reason. So I think. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think we will hit one updated graphic before we move on to the next. Here's the updated tournament tree. 2020. It is Hazarame and Xiao up there. And let's move down to the bottom side bracket. Facepalm, Kai Bao. We got 2 more on the bottom. It'll be amazing who comes up. It'll be amazing if Facepump and also Hazama Ray, the 2 players that we got to see in the very first, that's to make out and to make that's to escape and go to the main matches.
I wouldn't be surprised, right? We were saying the favorites were Hazamare and Omega, and if Facepump is the one to take out Omega, then yeah, I could see him going all the way.
Yeah, the hype was certainly there.
For me personally, I'm excited to see Tai Bao play because for a lot of Chinese players who grew up on Bilibili, he wrote the textbook on how Epic 7 RTA should be played. So I really want to see how he brings his drafting style into somebody like Facepump, whom we know very, very well and we have seen on stage. From what I hear, his gear is not very good, but his strategies and as well as his sequencing, his bans are some of the best. And as for the bottom side, I'm looking forward to Doshibao, which his name means multi-celled. From my research, it looks like he is the only really good standard player in the entirety of Asia bracket. You know, everybody else is like, they have good
He's not a
units,
speed king?
but he's not a speed king. He's more a standard player, like you would expect, you know, maybe like AB to be.
So we'll get to meet those players, but before that, we take a short break. Once we come back, we will later 2 matches of the quarterfinals for Asia server.
These games have been absolutely wild recently.
You're asking me to participate? Is that so? It's been a while since I let loose.
This Epic Dash event also is freaking nuts to me seeing here.
Festivities, Part 1.
Need someone to ride with?
100 free Moonlight summons, which is going on right now. When I haven't gotten the Dark Hero, but that's at the end. So you're guaranteed 2 Moonlights no matter what. Five artifact selectors. I haven't got my hero selector yet. And the fully deck selectors as well. This is going to be a 2-month thing too, bro. It doesn't even end until the 20th of August. Which is so crazy.
The waves roll in and whoosh us away. What awaits us is kept waiting. I'm here. Who's a little cute? I guess it really is.
Such a peak character. I'm so glad I was able to pull her.
You ready?
Argent Waste Wyong, bro.
Ballsy today, aren't we? Rebellious ones aren't really my type. You're due for some punishment.
Wild. These 2 characters coming out at this time, bro. Especially a ROM being a counter to freaking Harsetti.
Ready for your punishment?
And there's probably gonna be more characters too. That's the crazy part. There's probably gonna be a lot more summer characters they're gonna be coming out with.
I knew we'd meet again. Do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? The desperate struggling of the defeated never ceases to amuse me. Oh, you poor thing. Whenever I watch these individuals march their droll, identical paths, one measured step after another, I'm rather amused by the thought that their so-called free will is nothing but a fleeting illusion. Tell me, Which thread of fate would you like?
Somebody said in the chat, I can fix her, you cannot. There's no fixing Tenebria, bro.
Your freedom is only but an illusion. It's already too late to escape.
What's crazy is Tenebria when the game first came out. Tenebria when the game first came out, technically wasn't a villain. She was actually part of the team with Ross.
I have been awaiting you. Hopefully, it's different this time. For those of you who are observing from beyond this pain, I have prepared a fitting arena. Feel free to scream. I look forward to the amusement you shall regale me with.
There was never a place for you to belong in this world. Tenebria, I will be your reckoning.
It is time we decide who shall be crowned victor.
E7WC 2025.
ML Ross versus ML Tenebria. How much you want to bet that this Ross is going to be a complete counter to Tenebria?
With this power to manipulate time and space, I shall come find you soon. I do hope we meet again.
It's been a crazy bracket, I'll say that much. It has been a crazy bracket.
하지만 지금 당신이 할 수 있는 건 소중한 이들의 죽음을 그저 지켜보는 것뿐. 여신의 대리인이여, 어디 한번 덤벼보세요. 이 6번째 세계의 운명을 넘어설 자신이 있다.
Alright, let's see what I'm dealing with here. Really? Okay.
2025년 7월 운명을 넘어서는 순간 새로운 전설이 시작된다. 에픽 세븐 2025 월드 아레나 챔피언십.
And welcome back to E7WC qualifiers of Aegis server. We're in the quarterfinals, leaving us with 2 on the lower bracket. Match number 3 and 4. Facepump versus Kaibao will be the third one of the quarterfinals. Are we ready to go, boys? Less speed than we expected so far today. Well, some from Hazamaray, but if you take that out, the rest of the players seems like they're ready to go, and then they just take a sudden turn into more of a safe style or defensive style for some reason.
Yeah, like Valky was saying, could be a lack of confidence, could be main stage fright, or not main stage, but qualifiers. You know, you're on the big stage, there's a lot of money. If you make it into those final 2 spots, you have like a lot of cash in your pocket. So it could be maybe they're trying to pivot last second to try to hedge the odds, but the problem is we're seeing it's not working. So maybe if the players have been watching the other matches, it's time to commit, it's time to believe, it's time to have a little more confidence.
I think that's exactly
right, and I absolutely agree with Car. I think one important thing that we've seen tonight again and again is consistency and comfort. If you stick to playing what you know, even if you know you're against a tougher opponent with better gear, better units, better draft, play your strategy. There's an old proverb in China saying, if you're a man, die standing up. And you gotta do that. You cannot lay down. You cannot cower and hide in a corner and then face a cowardly death. That is not the way to go. You have to believe in your draft, your units, and your experience in order to take down the Titans.
Yes, just like a wound in Swordman's back is a disgrace. A very similar saying. Oh, we do have the graphics ready. Facepump! Ready to go again. You've seen him against Omega. Had really good games. Drafting style, we could see him on point. BBK, most band protection, a little cheeky, but I can second that for sure.
And I really like the fact that he pulled out the Bloodblade Corinne as well. I think in match 2 and match 3, she's an extremely strong pick if you can set up a pretty nice, comfy aggro structure with her. And Facepump, and I think maybe only one other player in the global side did that. So would like to see more of that BBK on action here today, because she does hit quite hard. And when you get to round 2 and all the good characters are out of the way, she is just as viable.
Yeah, show me some BBK. Show me some RB as well. I know that's one of GCAP's favorites. I like these kind of thieves that go ham.
Yep, this ham, quick games, deliver action, beat every single PvE. Well, back in the days. Oh, here is his opponent. Almost band protected Lua. Some control, plus the speed, as we can tell from Pera and the bands. Difference in style.
Bao, the guy that defeated Cheeky, so he's definitely a strong player. And this is going to be the moment that can he beat Facepump though? Because you were saying, G-Clef, Facepump, it'd be kind of telling if we see Hazamare and Facepump be the final 2 of today. But Kai,
all right, let's see how this all goes.
Let's see what he can bring on the table. 71% win rate. Matchup numbers. 24 record.
Oh, look at that relative record.
Pretty high up for Kai Bao, and 71% to 58. Head to head. That relative record, only 2 wins, but maybe that says a little about Facepump.
Yeah, some faces were being pumped there, and maybe one of those faces was Kai Bao too. Oh, not bad.
I mean, that's what we're talking about, right? In order to really beat all of these strong players, you have to find a zone where you're playing to your comfort, and the relative record shows Facepump's comfort is being able to beat Taibao here. So if he can hold his own, not play scared, play his normal game, he can absolutely take this series.
Someone needs to be made an example.
Boss Haruka survived through the pre-bans. Instant pickup.
Still, that clueless face.
Oh, coming out strong right now.
Oh man, in these matches, first pick just has so much power. We see time and time again, Boss Arunka always being in the spot where you're like, okay, let's just bully the Boss Arunka, but she always managed to hold it down. See Phantom Politis being picked up as the default unit to set up, and there it is, the Disciplinary Prefect Arya. Effective resistance for the entire team.
Yeah, it's so telling between Asia and Global. We saw a lot of Aryas, but you know, when your opponents are all Speed King, Speed Demons, maybe she's not the best spot, because look at that, Strays is looking to cut her down with his Planet Killer Sword.
Facepump really speeding up here, challenging Taibao to race him, and I don't know, do you race him here? Do you back down? It's such a tough spot, because you, on one hand, you do have the Sea Phantom Politis, you have so many things. And okay, well, we're gonna back down a little bit. Empyrean Illanav, penetration resistance will be very strong versus the Strays, maybe even forcing the ban immediately. And we need one more pick to really hold this down and potentially send everything home. Will we see maybe another Amiki here?
That'd be a nice little band-aid. I like his lineup though. Very tanky, very tank down. You have an opener to kind of threaten. Maybe you have to respect this. Then you have those walls. The Imperial Illanov protecting that Boss Ruka protecting everybody else. What do we take in this 5th pick spot?
There's a Strays on the other side.
Wukong?
Oh my god!
Bruh.
I think the only Wukong we saw last year was from Nesco, if I remember correctly, and that was a win.
Very fitting for Asia server, right, G-Clef? Immortal Wukong ready to go.
Out of Rift in RTA, I mean in Lunatic match. Ice Kisi?
You who do know the terrors of
oh my god!
Got some speed and damage!
There it is.
With the
this is wild.
Banned away immediately for those of you guys at home
see that
watching.
Happening, Valky.
If this is going to be anything like the one being played on ladder, this Kisei is at least 5.5k attack. Oh, like 320 crit damage. Being set up, a greater attack buff, crit damage buff, trying to send this Boss Aruka home in a singular hit. It's super fun to watch. Oh, it's a shame we don't get to see it today.
Shame ain't gonna happen this game, but we do have the Wukong on the other side. Let's see, Facepump versus Kai Bao.
There's still hope.
A mid.
Well, here we go. We did take the second turn position from Kai Bao. He's gonna have to survive this. The mid. Gonna have full tempo, full initiative.
Here is the full boost on Strays.
Umbral Keystone on
Raider
that
attack.
Do you have a past that has brought misery upon you? Let me change you.
Tenebria now coming in with the ultimate.
To despair.
Ooh, the AoE resist from the Aria, putting in so much value. Only Wukong being controlled. S3 does go down for the Strays.
Yeah, the Straws is not gonna do a lot there. Yeah.
It's the Wukong! The Wukong is a Strays bait! He's the highest HP!
The Wukong diff!
Built in! Oh my god!
Really?
What a play from Kaibao, that's right, yes.
Wow. This Wukong is built different.
He's eating it.
He's the immortal
He's
one
just
for a
eating it up.
reason, ladies and gentlemen.
He's just eating it up.
And here we go, the clapback. You get first turn, I get the second turn.
Barely holding on for her life. We're gonna get the dual attack right here. Takes her out. Wukong pulls the hit.
Counter attack. There's one back.
Aren't we?
2 stacks of passive for the immortal Wukong now. I think Boston Rica finally gets turned. We're looking to drop the S3. 22k HP here. This is a high damage Boston Rica. Right onto the Strays. Bonk!
You think you can take me?
Half health just like that, and now Immortal Wukong ready to go.
Like insects.
Look at that view of the city, like insects, he says.
Oh, the counterattacks are here, but the rest of the team are gone.
Wukong, Wukong.
Time better spent elsewhere.
Man, this Wukong as the Strays bait. We knew this guy wrote the textbook on how to play arcade, but he brought cooking ingredients as well. Arya finally
Cooking them.
It's not long for this world. And the Wukong actually putting down a beating to take Wukong out here.
What was that?
I don't even know anymore. I can do it too.
And you feed again.
Let's bet on
Oh, but the damage. Oh, a little too late, perhaps.
Burning this, missed the defense break. And I think it's a Various Tooth on the Wukong just sweeping in for some additional damage.
Bam! AoE!
Look at that. Finishes the kill there. Now it's just Abyssal Fiend.
Wukong with a win.
Fighting Spirit's building up though, but we have the Sea Phantom Politis coming up next.
Let me show you who's the best.
Oh, oh boy. Kaibao pulling out the Wukong strat.
The manners into you.
Counterattack.
Heals back.
Okay, trauma activated. She's got to come up big here. I don't know if it's enough.
It's Abyssal time.
I mean, at least you can send all the characters back, get one turn here. You have to kill this boss.
That is so unfortunate
It's
though.
a single hit.
Everybody just low it.
They're still alive. You can only do singles now.
Yeah, and that's the problem. 4 units very low, but now we only have single target hits.
Yeah.
Oh, you just lost 70% of your defense. This Yuffie might be in trouble now. Are we going to be soul burning again? We're getting all of the defense.
Should be lights out.
Center to detention.
29k. The Wukong game. Perfect win for Kaibao.
Okay. Yeah, the Wukong cooked there.
Guys, I think that is my favorite match of the night. Kaibao, Valky was talking him up. Maybe not having the best gear, but being one of the OGs, a smart player, and you saw it right there in real time.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that ML Arya was gone. Like, the Wukong is just going to be there to, slowly solo the match by himself. But no, that was a tank Wukong. If you guys didn't know, Stray's only defense penetrates the highest HP character. And Wukong, being built with the highest HP, has a passive that lets him resist the penetration, thus just completely absorbing the damage, nullifying the Stray's pick. I mean, we saw so many buffs going on the Strays. You had the greater attack buff, you had the crit damage buff, and suddenly all of that didn't matter. It's like nullifying 2 characters with 1. Very well played on the side of Cyber.
It doesn't matter when you're fighting the immortal one.
And Kaibao doesn't even seem that challenged now that Strays is locked. Oh, it's gone from the Lunatic Draft anyhow, so even if you go into game 3, might have to come up with a different strategy. Now round 2.
Round 2, boys. See how it goes.
4 bands each. Yeah, ready, face pump. That round 1 wasn't as strong as what we've seen before.
Facepalm must be feeling the pressure a little bit, riding that high from beating one of the best players in this bracket. But now, after that humiliating defeat to Wukong, you know, we had the Amid, we had the Strays, and it's just kind of didn't quite work out there. But now I think he has the information. Let's see him rally, and I don't think he'll fall for that again. Obviously, it's not ready by, you know, in game 3.
You don't deserve my
Position is a little bit tougher though, but first pick Luna, nothing to scoff at. We know he likes that BBK, so there was a super classic fleet aggro comp that was floating around 1-2 seasons ago with first pick Luna and Frida into BBK. We know he likes the BBK. We got the first pick Luna. I wonder if we're gonna get the second pick Frida here, or maybe go for Veronica. Facepalm is being put on the back foot, so I would expect him to go for a bit more of a comfort draft.
Still has the Lyrica available, which he used often against Omega. Oh, does not have it. Actually, it's pre-banned from the opponent to begin with. My bad there.
Yeah, and I really like DJ
combo
Bazaar.
always popping up. Go ahead, Balky.
Yeah, DJ Bazaar pre-ban Al for him as well, so he knew exactly what he wanted to go for. He knew his opponent was either going to be cleaving or playing aggro, so ban out the DJ, play Tori, feels super safe to him.
Yeah, because we saw in just one of the most recent games that the opponent lined up that DJ Bazaar, Barry Inversion, and then we did Celine, 3-hit combo, knocks out that Tori, bypassing the Ra's defense. Very well played. Now we have a Veronica making it in. What's the third pick? A Frida.
Oh, Frida open.
Oh wow, okay, Frida on 3 is a little bit interesting. I expected the BBK there, but Frida on 3 means he's not just limited to playing the BBK, but he can also play other characters like the Eternal Wanderer Ludwig. I mean, there's a bunch more characters you can play when your Luna seals away the defensive passives of your opponent, so he's kind of keeping his options open, but the drawback of this draft is you're picking 2 DPS, your opponent is most likely banning 1, so you don't have as much damage as you think it does.
All of a sudden!
Wait.
Hey, welcome back, Hazamare! Oh, wait, Kai Bao! We're switching things up big
you already know
time.
the Sid's showing up, bro. It's about to go crazy.
Now he just ups the aggression. That third pick into the Sid. We saw this before from Hazamari, like G-Clef said. Now it's coming up from Kaibao. This guy can do everything.
And the BBK?
Yeah, I was told his gear isn't very good, but you have to have at least decent gear and a high level of confidence to be able to swing into this. And
I
now
like it.
we are
I like
looking
it.
at Facepalm go on the back foot, playing defense with the Amiki, and maybe even a +1 here. He's backing out of this race. It's... Oh, I don't know about Zeo here, bro. I don't know if he has enough damage to close out the match.
Oh, BBK will be the solution. We'll try to be the solution at least. And the final
I still
pick.
think BBK is a solid pick there. There's not a whole lot of disables for Saibao, so you know, you can kill the supports, you can pick off the supporting cast, but BBK will still be clapping back. But being
That's
able
what's nice
to
between that and the Yami, right? You have 2 units that are going to be very hard to...
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh, here we go. Robin and BBK for the last picks. That's wild.
Hold up. Hey, guys, what does Robin exactly do? She's pretty new. And not many people might actually know what she does.
I thought she was a Rift Destroyer, not an E7WC unit.
Apparently not.
Well, let's see the Robin.
Well, Fene made a couple games, so maybe.
That's right, in the Lunatic Draft, right?
In the Lunatic
we
Draft.
saw Fene, very innovative.
Not in the tournament yet, but Robin is here. The Sid, main damage source. Oh, there's Tori still. Robin? I still have my doubts on that pick, but we'll see. Kaibao up 1, maybe he has some loom.
You
play around.
Doubts, but regardless, Kaibao is my favorite player so far of today.
4%.
Where should I direct my arrows?
Ooh, Soul Constellation Frida does get the push here. We're gonna click the S3, see what Robin does. Even I have no. Ooh,
Robin.
Okay.
That's the cut.
Robin
I think this is the script.
2 misses.
Misses on 2.
Damn, but he got 2 of them.
Good burns on a burning character.
Hang on a second, that Soul Constellation on the Frida is huge. does push the rest of her team. Luna goes.
Nice shields at least. So was that
Yeah,
that
I think you
effective?
gotta burn to strip his shield.
Yeah, it's Sober and Ignore ER. New Moon Luna, such a terror. Only one safe.
Oh, the
burn take her out.
Burn to
And
death.
as a follow-up, the suitcase opening again.
How much is it doing, though? How much is it doing? Oh, defense breaks. 2 defense breaks.
For Tori.
All right, S3. Let's see if we get the Cascade. Little extra damage. Free soul burn for our Tori. We land
There we go. And Tori's on that soul power.
Most certainly a dead New Moon Luna 3 times over.
This BBK. Now or never.
Okay, already. I mean, this is currently a
The red
reset.
blade.
We're gonna get our extra.
Damn, BBK blowing up everything.
Can she rip?
Nope, not enough. But Tori still can.
I think that's enough for him to win.
Yeah, nah, BBK should have it. That should be enough. Yep, yep, yep.
We'll end up winning this. Oh.
Equalizes the matchup. It's kind of a shame the Robin end up not working out. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Still
I mean,
though, right?
The Celeste
very
pick
fun
was
to see,
really
Valky.
clever. Yeah, the Celeste pick was really good, but the S2 activated the Soul Constellation on the Frida. She managed to cut the turn, cleanse some of those debuffs, and get those turns back. And when we're watching speed versus speed matchups, that's the exact type of outbuilding your opponent you like to see. Do you have a little cheeky CR stealing artifact that's going to let you out-tempo your opponent? If you do, well then, you know, we saw this yesterday with, I believe it was Light, who had the Idol's Cheer on his Infinite Horizon Acades, steals a turn, ends the cleave from Atomic, and once again here, Soul Constellation clutching out the match.
Yeah, I also like the last 2 picks there from Facepump. It was the Amiki into the Bloodblade Corinne, right?
Yes.
As we saw there, Kaibao had a lot of initiative, but those 2 units are very hard to finish, and that was the securing factor that Facepump needed to close out the match.
Yeah, gave a very tough decision. Had to ban either one of the characters, Amiki or BBK. Face up, face pump. Let's end up winning it with that red blade. 2 more pre-bans. Zio Arunka, Apollotus, and Briarwitch.
Yeah, I don't think Saibao is feeling too bad here. He still has that first pick in this deciding match. Boss Arunka does get banned out, but when you have first pick, you get to dictate the terms of combat, and Spirit Eye Celine will be the theme of the match. Whether you play around her or play against her, build against her, hard counter her, your options are open and they're right there.
Yeah, I think G-Clef was saying one of the highest win rate units. We did see her kind of lose just barely to things like a 3F Bellion, but man, this unit has just been one of the most prominent in E7WC 2025, not just on Asia, but as well on global.
Yeah, I think it'll continuously instill very strong, a lot of players, especially in game 2.
Missile Yufian's everywhere for real.
Picked up from Facepump on the other side. And wait, what? Do we have another knight? Do we tank up a little further? Anything to protect this unit?
Usually a character you want to pick into Spirit Eye, but Witch of the Mere Tenebria certainly is. And the moment you start locking away some of these characters, the block comes through, you have the full access against your opponent to play control. Any debuffs they put down, if they can't cleanse it themselves, they're stuck there for a while.
And I can't wait to see if Saibao cooks up something crazy. Game 1 was the Wukong. Game 2, Robin. Didn't quite work out, but you can tell, right? He's not afraid to innovate a little bit. Think outside of the box. A lot of the players on Asia, they really have, you know, a kind of similar game plan between the Speed Kings. But Saibao, you've been my favorite player. Let's see what you got in Game 3.
I'll take your life.
See Lilius in 3.
See Lilius, I think it's a solid opener all around. Generally speaking, fast enough that if you have some decent speed gear, outspeed the Tenebria, control her might be the play to go. Last Rider crowd does get a lot of value up against the AU Fiend, so maybe he's looking to just value up, tank up against that AoE. And we're looking at mayhaps another Omid Cleave. I think didn't quite work out for Facepump in the first match, and maybe coming back on it. Oh, and instead of going for the straight, we're going for the Kisei first this time as the main
last time
DPS
it was on the 5th pick.
Kisei was
Come on,
post-ban.
pivoting away from it.
Plan also a solid character all overall. But you also have the duel from Tenebria. Do you really want that many buffs on her?
He's thinking about it. He's just afraid of
Kisei!
Oh, Kisei's out.
Commit to Kisei.
It's gonna be
Oh, you
so
gotta
much
be
damage
fucking
coming
kidding
through
me.
if that gets through the draft phase.
Yeah, even that last rider crowd doesn't seem too safe now. And Spirit Iceline will be one hit.
I think the main objective now for Taibao is, yes, we saw the Wukong. We know he has a counter ready for the Strays, but do you have one for the Kisei? Kisei is a really popular character being played with the Ahmed in full cleave right now. Not only do we have to be able to play this anti-cleave, we also have to be able to play anti-control. Otherwise, Witch of the Mirror Tenebria is still a big threat as ever. So our defense need to be covering all of our bases here. And, well, Flag is picked up.
Tank it up.
First one in E7WC 2025.
Tank it up all the way with haste. Oh.
Honestly, these are not the worst characters because you have so many revivers for the side of Taibao.
No Wukong this time.
Yeah, Straze probably is gonna be iffy here.
Or if you ban the haste, then Ruel.
There's that Strays Kisei combo.
Yeah, Straze's gone though.
And no Wukong ready to counter him. Yep.
But there's still Kisei.
No Wukong means no Strays.
And Tenebria Yufine from on the face pump side. Amid way faster.
Let's see. So we were talking about the damage pumping out from this mid, from this Kisei. You have to also watch out for the control from the Tenebria. However, we have options on Kaibao's side, but is it going to be enough?
Ooh, Tenebria first.
This is a pretty big turn. You want the Tenebria to land all of the debuffs and put all of these characters on lockdown first.
Oh, couple stuns.
Oh,
Lands 5 out of 8.
And Kisei, who's your target? Is this full damage? 8k only.
Yeah, this is probably about, I would say, 5,500 attack, maybe 320 crit damage. Greater attack buff, crit damage up. This is gonna hurt whoever it goes on.
No, 6 cent.
Resets
So
the Spirit Eye by 2 turns. That's the
Yeah, wants to get that
utility he's going
reset.
for here.
Here's the damage though.
Ah! Gets the
Yep.
passive on, but he's stunned. Oh boy.
Last Rider crowd can't tempo it up here. Only able to break
the
the
counter.
spell nullifiers, and Yufine even counterattacks here.
It's different this time.
Yeah, and usually that's kind of bad because the crowd gets some cooldowns. However, the damage is here. And we don't have time to get back into the skill 3 more than likely.
Well, these dual attacks are going to hurt as well. Haste loses a whole turn. He needs to go the next turn before he can slice something. And Kisei now,
Oh my
takes all
god,
the
the
haste.
damage!
That's a triple kill. Going for the quad.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
That
it.
is it.
Kisei is too strong. Wind Rider snowball. Face pump.
Yeah,
Oh, what a
cooked.
wave.
Face pump. Comeback. A reverse sweep is on. And that's another
So
win
that
for
sigh
face
of
pump.
relief.
That was close. Wow. Ice Kisei. How long has it been since the beginning of E7WC? It's been forever that Kisei wasn't in the meta.
Well, yeah, now that Amid's kind of back in prominence, right? You see the Kisei, you see the combos that she works well with, and the damage there was so nice. Knocking out that early Spirit Iceline with a 1-2. The S2 then kills 2 more units, and Crow, unfortunately, we were kind of talking about how he might be nice in Abyssal Yufine. Well, he's only nice if he can live longer than 2 turns.
Yeah, and Spirit Iceline couldn't do anything in that match. 2 hits and gone. No S3 at all.
And I really like the fact that Face Pump went exactly right back to that Ahmed cleave. I don't think a single pick change. First pick Yufine into Witch Tenebria, into Ahmed, into Kisei Strays. It's the exact same units. He just sequenced it a little bit better, and Taibao did not have the right answer.
The highlight does have issues with the sound, guys. Excuse us again. I think it.
That was the first game, though, with
Okay.
that Wukong. My God, Taibao even though he lost this match, man, I still think that was my favorite game of the entire set. Unless, you know, we still have a few more to watch. But I love the tech. I love the innovation. And then game 2, we tried this Robin. It was looking kind of okay. The Burns taking out that unit. But unfortunately, the Bloodblade Corinne, face bump known for this character, is going to cleave through Saibao.
That BBK was danger. It was either BBK or a Mickey. I don't know which one was the better choice. Maybe the other one was a better choice, but I guess we'll never find out about after losing that one. Third.
Oh, that Kisei just hit really hard. Oh my goodness. Not only is she hitting the haze hard, she's hitting her eardrums hard. That was a lot of damage there. And once again,
yeah,
so much boosted damage.
Kisei freaking destroyed that team. Jeez.
Especially when she gets that Wind Rider stat going. Considering how much stat she has, very, very hard to stop this.
Oh man, someone keeps on doing the laundry somewhere.
He's doing the laundry somewhere.
My ears are pumped after that one.
Someone keeps on doing the laundry. I can't tell. Is that the laundry? The drum machine? The trunk.
What you guys say? I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. Hey, I'm right here.
All right, boys. All right. I get the joke. Y'all aren't making it better. My God.
Okay. I'm sorry. At least you're off the headset now. You're in the with the earphones. Hope that's working okay. But that is it for match number 3. We do have one more match to go through. I keep on having to apologize for the issues. But I do apologize for the issues, and I told them already that this happened in the last highlight, so hopefully that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue with the highlight machine. There's a separate highlight machine that records these highlights real time, and then you record this much, and then they just put it together and then put it up as a highlight. There's a separate highlight machine, so maybe that's the problem, or the problem source is coming from. We'll find out. Here is... I think we're moving straight into our 4th. Do we have some extra delicious information?
This is Duoshibao. I don't know if you want to just call him Duo. Yeah, this means multi-cell, and just like a multi-cell creature, he is the only standard player, known standard player, although his most banned protected, of course, is Lidica. But I am told he plays a lot of just regular, knight DPS support, and he plays a very steady and standard game. Although, most band protected Lidica, I don't know, maybe we'll just speed right back into Cleave. We've been seeing a lot of these guys hit pivots, so wouldn't be surprised if we just pivoted all the way back to normal Asia style.
Yeah, the band protect is interesting because, even as a knight player, a slower player, sometimes you still pick an opener, to make your opponent have to respect the speed. They're wondering, is that actually fast? But if it's band protected, right, then he's getting this Lidica through. So, Duo, what are we doing? Interesting.
We'll see. Yoshibao. Oh, both Lidica for protection. We're seeing a lot of Lidica loves coming out from these Asia players. And some fast units with DJB.
After her rework, Fire Lidica is just one of the best, if not the best, cleave initiators in the game. Just her S2 alone does so many things to the enemy team. I think she does more than some characters' entire kit with a single skill, especially with Renewed Will as her artifact. And we see here, he plays a lot of Desert Jewel Bazaar as well as Spirit Eye Celine. Those are characters we've seen time and time again. Desert Jewel Bazaar so important to these damage limit characters like the Celine, like the Tori, and we have seen those characters win so many games.
You see her 63% win rate. See the matchup numbers. No record from last year.
Very close.
Very
Even
close.
match.
Don't see too much of a difference. Some more games played by Yoshibao, but that is about it. We'll find out what type of players they are when we actually get in. Hopefully, we have some more speed contests, some more Sid, anything out of our regular boxes. Wukong, or our changed up Green Charles, or anything like that. Anything from the past.
I think the one Wukong may be it for, I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Zio, Parsetti, and Renak.
Daring today, aren't
Basarunka, one of the most powerful units when you have that first pick. You lock that in. My God, you are in a great position. Duo probably sitting pretty.
I really like how she says, daring today, aren't we? First picking me. I wonder why you made that decision, but at the very least, when you get the Payra and the Yuffie, I think that's a pretty decent opener to be holding against the Basarunka. I think we've seen time and time again, Basarunka just presents way too much value for a team to overcome, but I think if Lost Affair could set himself up for a Hellion Lua match, he could be in a pretty decent spot. Oh, and there it is.
Lytica, and protect spot. Both players wanted that there.
Yeah, with the
Shit, a lot of fast ass freaking gear, I'll tell you that much. Oh, Sartaria? Yep.
Classic. You know, you lock that in against the Fire Flan.
And then what's next?
Locks it in here, but he's forced to abandon that Hellion Lua win condition, so... Ooh, I think you're still facing a lot of threat against a Fire Lytica, setting up potentially 2 more cleave and combo characters going into you, and no matter what, everything is being anchored down by this boss room that lets you ban
you know what
her.
I'm kind of thinking, and we saw this in day 1, there could be maybe a Seaside Bologna coming up later. I kind of like that, how it's positioned here against the Fire Lytica, against the boss room, but...
Yeah, Seaside would actually be a pretty good counter against all of that. Fire Lytica,
for any player
Fire Flan.
Hellion Lua is just such a nice follow-up character. They're 2 openers, they both bring damage, so you don't have to worry about drafting too many supports. And on top of that, they just funnel each other in terms of speed. Hellion Lua with speed buff and Payra with Rampage. And they cycle each other's cooldown a little too well. DJ Basar, though, very good pickup, since he is going to be able to resist a lot of these debuffs and put immunity up for his team.
Yuki Raden on hover. They sit closer to Charles for 1 split second.
Yeah, but then he went to the actual ML5 thief right now.
In the dark.
The character I still don't have, by the way, G-Clef.
Oh well.
Oh no. That's a pretty decent character to be having, especially with your playstyle car.
Locked in, most likely. Yep. All right, Lost Affair. What are we doing? How are we?
New kid Aiden.
We have to watch out for that Fire Lytica on 3. Desert Jewel Bazaar now on 4, threatening our lineup. Archdemon Mercedes is our answer.
It's ADS.
Very solid pickup there. Going to be a little bit iffy into the DJ, so I'm assuming he's the one that catches the ban hammer. But Basarunka, I don't think anybody ever actually wants to play into her, so if she gets banned, would not be a surprise at all.
Is there enough damage if that Archdemon Shadow is banned on the right side with just the Fiend? Well, Payra provides some, but it's not enough to break through, is what I thought.
Ooh, and he does ban the Archdemon here, anticipating the book, the Tagahel's Ancient Book, of course, for the Hellion Lua. But if, let's see if the Solitary has a book for the Lua. That would be a crazy pack. No book on the Lua, okay. Lytica, though, way faster as a character, gets his first turn.
Eternal sleep.
Skill moves up. Don't move Payra. Also gearing up. Load that engine. One who? First counter.
Counter attack getting started real early.
That is Uber's Tooth on the Lone Wolf Para. Here we go, Hellion Lua.
I hope she didn't say that to me. Not that many.
Wow.
Yeah, not too good for Lost Affair there. Only on the Fire Lytica.
Has a challenge buff up for the characters, but...
And now that Desert Jewel Bazaar is no longer in the picture, we could see, you know, even though that wasn't the greatest from Hellion Lua, we could see a lot of crowd control coming through, a lot of debuffs.
You know, I wouldn't feel too bad for Lost Affair with this combination of units. He's going to be getting those cooldowns back real soon. And out of all the provokes, I would say the most important one is to land it on the Lytica. So, decent enough of a land, but Flan's going to come in here with the fish. Misses on the Payra, no defense break. Crisis averted.
It's stunned anyhow. AoE, skill mill's gone.
Counter attack, Shepherd of the Hollow. Straight into the new kid, Aiden.
No tanks available for Lossifair. This Yufin is going to be taking all of the damage in by herself. Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
Holy mama!
Yeah, that can't feel good. Yufin is already hanging on for dear life. Solitary.
Let's see the debuffs though. Solitary ripping the S1. Attack breaks around, not too bad. Fairy Tale for Nightmare doing some extra damage. We also have the souls ready, and this is a Uberius Tooth, Lone Wolf Para. The damage very deceptive on the side of Lost Affair.
I mean, I think at this point you gotta go. You gotta start tempoing your team and
it's gonna go in the entire team.
Counter attack does go in.
Ooh,
You need a crit.
Dang, look at that damage. The pop from the Uberius.
That's one.
That's what Lost Affair wanted. And the AoE keeps on going.
You gotta hit a quick soul burn here with the Aiden. Yeah. And we're gonna be able to heal back just a little bit. Takes out the Yufin, and we're gonna get the pain train started. 3v3 game right now. Doshibao on his last legs. Lost Affair still looking relatively healthy with the cooldown coming up for Hellion Lua. Look at this team on the right, guys. Generating so many turns, so many debuffs, so many souls.
Oh,
soul burning whatever they want. And this
got her.
Boss Aruka just goes down.
That little dual attack action and this Fairy Tale for Nightmare, this Solitary is gonna knock him out.
Even with a mid. Here's Lua now.
And she loops back into her next ultimate. This is looking really bad for Doshibao.
Yeah, that speed down paying off big time for Lost Affair. Another S3, the second one of the match, this time landing. And you know the drill, get countered.
Oh, that challenge damage might just be too much.
Could be enough.
Oh, that is it. Extra damage there to finish up. Lost Affair taking game number 1. Lots of Lua action, some good counters. Auden seems... Auden does have damage, but maybe she needs an extra.
I mean, Auden's damage is amazing, but when you're going up with an evasion thief whose weakness is that fixed damage, you know, you're going up against a Tooth Payra, you're going up against 3-4 challenge of a Solitaria, also likely running Fairy Tale of the Nightmare, fixed damage there as well. I mean, not enough gear score in the world is going to help you overcome that matchup.
Yeah, I love that Solitaria pick there. A lot of control coming out. And what was the guy's name? The Doshibao, multi-cell organism. Well, he needs more cells here to come back. 0-1 now for Lost Affair. Gonna be a tough one.
He's gonna need to get all his brain cells in the game for this one. I did like the draft there, but oh god, the ML Payra into the Hellion Lua is just so much tempo. It's so hard to overcome. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the first time we saw a Boss Arinka drop a match, right?
I think so. Or the second time. I can't recall exactly how many times it was played. About 4 times yesterday.
It's very rare, to say the least.
It was always getting banned.
I mean, exactly. And Doshibao this time opting for the Spirit Eye Selenia. I wonder if Lost Affair goes for something a bit more aggressive or he's going for something a bit more proven. We see that he plays the Payra Lua combo. Is he going for maybe the Tori Ross combo that we've been seeing a lot? I mean, that one, oh, there it is. Okay,
yeah.
tried and true, tried and true.
There's the Tori into Adventure Ras, man. The bread and butter right there.
The Spirit Eye Selena and then the follow-up in the Tori Ross. Many of these different players are doing it. It's not always the same ones. It just seems very popular here.
I think we're all waiting for that ML Ross to come. I just can't wait what kind of skill sets he will have.
A Fallen Cecilia. Normally, I think in Asia server, maybe Fallen Cecilia is just not very popular, but wow. That's a classic opener combo I haven't seen in a long, long time. Conqueror Lilius and Blue Payra comes in, and we know exactly what happens when Blue Payra is here, so Requiem Moana, usually SBA, follows very quickly after. So is Lost Affair going
Refresh
to
my memory about, didn't these 2 units come out like at a near point, and a lot of when they were first out, they were so strong, and if you just picked them together, it felt extremely
with
impressive.
APOC Ravi back in the days. And with
Was
hand
that
guy.
back in the day,
Right.
Jacob?
With the hand guy, yes. Just a few years
Oh
ago.
my goodness.
Where did the hand guy go, by the way? Just a lot better cleansers. Much better
No,
defense.
hand
He went
guy
the same
died
place
to,
APOC Ravi went.
Well,
This is,
Hanga
out of the
Apok
meta.
Ravi died to the Lua and died to, like, the blue Lua. And died to Nakwal.
Oh, yes.
Albedo.
the fashion
Oh,
god.
look at that with the young Senya. The double green combo,
Lost a
activator,
bear,
night protection as
okay.
well.
Some good
Yeah, I'm guessing he's
counters.
going for, like, maybe even a Mort last pick. That's
Another knight?
what the setup is looking like.
This is
Even with
only
the
a
escort?
temporary alliance.
Whoa. That's a lot of defense. Bulky.
Gonna need a damage dealer here though on
Ah.
5 from Doshibao.
Yeah, it can't just be Celine. It needs,
Picking
there
up the
needs to be
Fallen
another.
Cecilia for the young Senya to mitigate the fixed damage, but then you need a character that not only is good into Tori, but also good into a mystery green unit. You can't be losing this matchup here. You're gonna want the flexibility. Ooh, that dealer rate not the best.
Blood
into
Moon
Tori.
Haste.
Blood Moon Haste is looking like an okay-ish option. I'm not super feeling
Just
the Blood Moon
okay.
Haste.
I'm
no
not sold on
time.
this either. Uh-oh, pivoted back to the
Death Dealer Ray.
Okay. I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Lost Affair has to pick a green unit on 5, otherwise his young Senya, is he going for young Senya and regular Senya at the same? I don't think I would have seen that.
Gala, Mort? Yeah, I don't know about normal Senya.
Mildred?
It's
No
a
way.
little bit
Gala
too much
comes
disruption
through.
for Gala, but okay, I guess we'll see it.
Oh, Tori ban.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
taking some
the
damage out.
with the Death Dealer Ray in play, right? I think he had to take out that Tori. Death Dealer Ray is just gonna not be effective, but of course, in kind, the other ban was the DDR anyways.
And I think Doshibao could have read into this a little bit deeper. If he picks Lost Affair picks the Gala Lilius, that means FCC is staying into the game. And if FCC stays in the game, I don't think Tori is really that much of a threat.
So starting with Keira very fast indeed from Doshibao.
Be careful.
And Spirit Eye
And
Celine.
Spirit Eye Celine will go right after. Attack buff for 2 turns. Unfortunately, won't get the Vigor from Conqueror Lilius, so we'll see here whether he's going to try to make a pick here. It's going to be really hard into double tanks with the Albedo and the Raw, so we're just going to open the gates and activate the
A lot
S3.
of times, if you can't get immediate value, right, the better play is to hold it and then save that soul burn for another turn where you can chain back into the S3.
Those who chase pipe dreams usually meet
The
a bitter
placements?
end.
Feel my soul.
Okay,
Might be an
decent damage,
issue,
but
as you guys
not
are
a lot.
pointing out, so we'll see.
Scar those in our way.
Doesn't activate the passive onto the Fallen Cecilia here. The barrier really holding down the value, and whoa! Oh, that damage limit buff looking ever so scary. Barely hangs on here. 3 attack down. Still, Conqueror Lilius still has S2 available, or you can maybe try to be a little bit cheeky and drag an S1 to see if you get a value dual attack, but instead we'll go for the S2.
Double
Pushes
resist.
back, so Conqueror Lilius may be running some resistance, keeping her cool.
We'll see. Fallen Cecilia just gonna pop that 3. Full buffs on the team.
Resist on the Gala. I was waiting to see what would happen there. She is going to be protected. Also behind on the Raws. That may be a reason for the positioning, guys. Maybe valuing the barrier, knowing Gala is going to be our main carry.
And Doshibao here, I think he was really just taking his chances, trying to strip the Gala Lilius, trying to find an out. And a lot of times, even though it doesn't seem like a play that will work, finding the out is more important than, you know, whether or not it's necessarily a good play, because then you know you have a goal to work for within the match. Gala Lilius now will start working on the Fallen Cecilia, but the attack now
with that
keeps her
attack
honest,
break,
can break
though.
the barrier.
Yeah. That was
A lot less
negative
damage
damage. Here
done.
comes Albedo. The beauty. Dive bomb.
Can you get this?
Defense break.
Nicely done from Roberto. Exactly what you wanted. Keira,
And he
Are you
stuns.
looking for that stun? Yeah, you can kind of feel it, right?
think
still
if
have
we go
S2
for a
available
stun
as
versus
well.
3 green units.
Oh,
does chance it. It lands on the Gala.
No way!
The Gala's stun is huge. I'm not gonna lie, that was huge.
Wow.
Disadvantage, elemental disadvantage, just not working today.
Okay, well, you know, we have to rip the S3 now on that young Senya.
That was some low, big risk, low chances. If you can still make it through, I guess it works.
Here we go.
Spirit Ice Elite
Rocked and
finally
ripped
going for the
Soulburn.
Soulburn Gauntlet. That unbuffable is so clutch though, blocking the attack buff, limiting how much damage the Ross takes. Albedo's going to counter, strip a little bit of buffs. One more turn for the Spirit Eye. I don't think you're going to be able to pick this Ross. Double tank actually holding it down.
Ross, crit, 6,500-ish. Still holding strong.
This is it.
Oh.
Ooh, and lands the provoke on the Gala Lilies. I think she's got resistance, but it might just be about 100. And some of these characters might be sporting 120, 140 effectiveness, sometimes landing the debuff, sometimes missing. This is kind of coming down to the wire. If I was Lost Affair, I would be really nervous right now.
He got super lucky then on that
Keep
first
his break.
S3 FCC. All right, counter.
Not enough to kill.
Are you prepared for this?
The doggo not doing damage as much.
Between the mitigation on both sides, between the attack breaks, it's crazy how little damage has been taken. However, things are going to accelerate here pretty soon.
Can Payrock go for it?
Vicious for another hit on the Albedo. I mean, Senya is 80% fighting spirit, so Payra is completely outlawed from using her S3. And no, another crit. You hate to see it. That was so much big damage. If it didn't crit, I think the Tick might have just sent the Celine home, but instead gets another chance. 20 souls to her name. Might actually get a real shot at picking off this Ross now completely.
Yeah, if he actually lands this, it's going to reset the cooldowns.
Now targeting a different target. And Doshibao thinking differently about Albedo seems to be the target now. Took a couple hits, still holding about 1/3.
And when you're playing these longer matches, you really don't want to have to change targets, but Albedo did run out of the defense buff first, so changing targets here, getting her to go. Not the play you want to be making, and now, finally triggering the passive for Gala Lilius, getting the combat readiness push and the attack buff. Spirit Eye Celine's looking a little bit iffy. No counter attack, and the HP pool's low. Doesn't drag a damage dealer.
She'll be going down here. No lucky crit this time. Anyways, not an S3.
He still has the
regardless.
S2, the Ross.
Yep.
He goes on Celine. Celine's gone.
Oh! That's what Lost Affair wanted. He landed the second game in a row.
Trouble now. He's down 0-1. Lost his damage.
Yeah, there is no big damage on the left anymore.
Yeah, now he's getting a little bit desperate. Doshibao going to click
No
S2.
bullying.
Doesn't land anything.
Alencia power.
Gonna see this fixed damage. FCC's holding back most of it, but Blue
But
Payra,
still, look at that Payra's health.
It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah, with that blue Payra buff.
The fact that our opponent is still a little bit healthy, has the healing potential as well from the young Senya. If she cycles back in. Doshibao.
Nah. I don't know, man. Probably ain't gonna be enough.
Young Senya. Which target? That pulls one. To provoke. Onto FCC.
Also keeping that Albedo healthy. Ra's going to coming back to S3 defense up as well, which will also give him a huge heal.
I think the really big turn now is Gala Lilius has a 2-turn immunity and her ultimate is ready. So Fallen Cecilia honestly is looking like she's in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, with Spirit Isoline knocked out, there was one off turn with her. She couldn't really get any kills going with so many tanks, so Spirit Isoline really lost all of her effectiveness, and now
the Gala
with the Wind Rider
slashes. And that is a GG call to 0 win. But lost a
2-0.
And it was just well done overall. We were kind of saying, okay, might be lacking a little damage from Doji Bao. And it seemed very likely so without the Celine.
And I think that was really well drafted by Lost Affair. We know this is Asia server where players play a lot of damage dealers and they're very, very aggressive. But in his case, he actually opted for 2 tank setup in both the Avenger Ross and the Albedo, which is not something you see very often. And when Spirit Isoline is up against 2 tanks, she can't get those kills. She can't get her Soul Burn chain going with the passive. And if she can't get that set up, she does have 1 dead turn. Lost Affair takes that 1 dead turn, knocks out the Celine, and takes himself the victory for the set.
Yeah, just a rare occurrence where Spirit Isoline, even with the Soul Burns, just couldn't land those kills, couldn't chain back an S3 on time when she wanted. Even with some lucky crits from Lost Affair, yeah, he ended up winning that kind of battle, that slow, grindy battle.
Yeah, this is not something you see very often in Asia server. This is probably a match where if we were like, let's say next week in Korea server, I would expect to see a lot, but here, I'm surprised we even got to see it once.
You expect this to be much more from the Korea server maybe on next week? We'll see.
I mean, traditionally, I think Korea is a server that's known for their tank down and how stable that strategy is, but I think in recent seasons, Korea has really picked themselves up to be almost a bit of a mix-up server like we saw with Global, so especially with players like Gomiami and, oh shoot, I think it was like, there's one guy, a Korean player, that's always top 10 as a Cleave player, so
Gomiami,
excited to see
KJ,
him.
and Korean Jesus, those 3.
Yeah. Gomiami, KJ, Korean Jesus. 3 really good Korean cleavers. 3 completely different playstyles, guys. Make sure you guys catch them next week.
Oh, yes. Okay. We do have the updated graphics for the quarterfinals. Let's take a look. And we have the matches for the semis.
We got these last 4.
Lots of 2-0s once again, except for that middle one. A face bump, 2-1, bumping up to go up against Lost Affair, the last one to fill the slot. We'll start from the top though. Hazamaray versus Xiao. Wonder what's going to happen over there. So far, Hazamaray's been just running this casually on a nice walk to the park with a dog. But it might not be the same now. It might not be the same anymore against Xiao, who had a really decent draft against second.
And I want to highlight the fact that Face Pump, I think, is really punching above his weight class today. We know he doesn't have the best account here, but he has been drafting really well against players that is just respected in the community as like the people who wrote textbooks on how to play certain drafts. First, he took out Elf Mage and Omega, and then he beats Haibao, the textbook writer of the Chinese server. And now I think he's looking really good, and I hope he can hold it down all the way through against Lost Affair.
One thing to note though is both of his matches were 2-1, right? And they were kind of nail biters. Like he lost to Elf Mage, and then he lost to Saibao in that Wukong. But he always seems to bring it back. Yeah, despite maybe not having the best gear, he's drafting super well, playing super well.
Yep, all these 4 players who are left standing are indeed really good. But my real question is, Hazamaray going to drop a game? No one's been able to challenge that far yet. And will he make it to the main matches? We will take a short one, a last break before we actually find out the 2 players going up to the main matches from Asia. Won't be long. Stay tuned.
So many cleave tactics going on here, but so many different strategies at the same time.
Started out in 2021, the Epic 7 World Arena Championship is ready to ignite once again this year. The world's strongest heirs going head-to-head in nail-biting matches. I'm curious to know which legendary battle live in your mind till this very day.
Let us begin the grand final stage of Epic 7 World Arena Championship. The ball will pick up fire, and there it is. The champion will be Hazamaray
so many unpredictable showdowns, it is definitely a challenge to just pick one. Well, the intense matches that you all loved and enjoyed are back. To get on level with the ever-growing skills of our heirs, this year's Epic 7 World Arena Championship has also leveled up. Let's take a look at what's new, starting with the tournament schedule.
Yeah, now these tournaments, they last for a while.
Are going to be taking on each other in every match, and this time we are going bigger. From the in-game prelims on June 21st to the legendary grand finals on September 6th, we have 2 full months of intense competition ahead of us. Once again, so all the devoted Epic 7 heirs can enjoy the action, we're bringing you broadcasts in 4 languages.
Hey, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
And Japanese. With the best commentators to bring all the hype, make sure to stay tuned and don't miss a single legendary matchup. Well, the tournament format remains the same as last year. From the 5 servers, Korea, Global, Asia, Japan, and Europe, the prelims will determine the 8 players that advance to the finals. And from there, the brackets will be drawn, and only 3 will make it to the final showdown. Join us from start to finish to find out which player from which region will take the crown this year. Lo and behold, this year we have a brand new system, the Lunatic Draft. In this new system, competitors will be able to select 2 pre-bans each, meaning up to 4 pre-bans will accumulate each round. On top of this, the 10 heroes selected in the previous round will be banned as well. So as the rounds go on, the competitors will have to think outside the box and bring out heroes that they might not typically rely on. And for those concerned about keeping up with the new format, no worries, we got you covered. We have also made some exciting updates to the observer screen. You'll now be able to see exactly which heroes were picked and banned in the previous round, all displayed at a glance. We've worked really hard to make sure that you can get even more immersed in the action, so all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the championship with us. And that isn't all, we have something extra, a brand new battlefield with powerful visual effects that will bring the battle action to life in a whole new way. The Epic 7 World Arena Championship just got even more intense with the brand new system. So the real question is, what is in store for the world's top player? The prize pool is a massive $100,000, and the champion will walk away with $50,000, along with an exclusive champion skin and the one and only champion ring. And there's more. The top 8 will earn exclusive borders, and those that make it into the top 100 during the prelims will get their exclusive badge and profile cards. So don't miss your shot at these rewards and join us in the in-game prelims starting on June 21st. Of course, we haven't forgotten about all of you watching at home. We got plenty special events just for you, live broadcast gifts, Twitch drops, and prediction events. So make sure to join us live to claim your rewards right then and there. And for those of you who want to feel the heat of Epic 7 up close and personal, we'll be hosting the grand final offline, so we would love it if you could come and share the moment with us. This year's final will be held at the S24 Live Hall in Seoul, a massive 1,000-seat venue. The more the merrier, right? And to make your experience here even better, we have tons of live events and exclusive prizes ready for everyone in attendance. Our tickets will be available for purchase starting in August, and we'll provide more details on the offline final through our stove announcements. Thanks to our heirs' continuous support, the Epic 7 World Arena Championship 2025 has truly become a global event for Epic 7. And every year, we've created unforgettable moments of passion and excitement together. We're definitely looking forward to adding another one in the books with you as well. Well, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys at the finals, so make sure to show up. And till then, toodaloo!
I knew we'd meet again. Do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? The desperate struggling of the defeated never ceases to amuse me. Oh, you poor thing. Whenever I watch these individuals march their droll, identical paths, one measured step after another, I'm rather amused by the thought that their so-called free will is nothing but a fleeting illusion. Tell me.
Alright.
Thread of fate. Would you like
Let's see how this top 4 goes. Curious to see how it goes. I'm gonna go into intermission though.
Your freedom is only but
Pretty crazy cleaves going on though.
It's all
I'll just leave up this.
to escape. Do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? Let me cage you there. A pleasure to meet you. I have been awaiting you. Hopefully, it's different this time.
A hot summer, an impromptu boot camp, when the waves roll in and whoosh us away, what awaits us is...
Fresh blood?
Alright, let's see how this top 8 ends up going. A lot of cleaving going on, though. As to be expected from the Asia server, as usual.
사람들은 당신을 이렇게 부르더군요. 마신을 쓰러뜨릴 유일.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
성약의 계승자라고. 하지만 지금 당신이 할 수 있는 건 소중한 이들의 죽음을 그저 지켜보는 것뿐. 여신의 대리인이여. 어디 한번 덤벼보세요. 이 6번째 세계의 운명을 넘어설 자신이 있다면 말이죠. 2025년 7월 운명을 넘어서는 순간 새로운 전설이 시작된다. 에픽 세븐
Ah, damn it, Renuka's a freaking pain in the ass to fight against.
Welcome back, everyone, to the last two matches of the Asia server. We have 4 players now. Only 2 will go to that main match. First up, Hazama Ray versus Xiao. It seems like Hazama Ray will take the golden road and go to the main matches, but not yet. So let's go through that best of 3. So far, no big challenges. No big challenges for the defending champion. You think there's any chances for Xiao? This opponent is no slouch.
I think there's always a chance, but Hazama Ray is the guy, right? He is him. Even in that lunatic format draft that he did earlier from the E7WC last year, I think he's looking unbeatable. But once again, right, as we saw in some of the yesterday's matches, as long as there's some RNG, you know, you can't count anyone out.
He's like an Epic 7 robot, like AI robot to the upgraded version of 2025.
A Terminator.
Now. Hazama Ray.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. You kind of hit it right. He seems like he's so formulaic. The moment the opponent has committed to a strategy, bada bing, bada boom, 1-2 pick, he picks very fast and he almost knows the answer and the response to every single pick his opponent can output. So yeah, very, very calculated player. It shows that he has a lot of experience.
Certainly, yes. So far, near perfection. But his opponent, and yeah, even the chat says, oh, Xiao is better. We'll see that. We'll see that in a moment, if that is true or not. I'd like to be proven wrong. But so far, the defending champion has been showing some incredible games, very clean games. And this is the opponent that can make a stop to all that. Because if you win here, you move up. The loser does not. You drop immediately. You're gone. You have to wait until next year. That's Xiao. Both Lidica. Very fast, I remember from this player. But is it as fast as Hazama Ray or some of the other characters that you have? Is it a good idea to speed contest?
I don't think he's as fast as Hazama Ray, but we did see him put up a very convincing set versus second, where he fought from a turn 2 position, defends very well, and when the time calls for it, just completely flips the script, takes all the fast units, and runs the guy over. I'm sure you have a lot to say about this one, Car. How do you think about the way he plays defense?
I think he kind of encapsulated that perfectly. You know, he kind of baited his opponent, showed flexible playstyles. However, Valky, the problem is, you know who else does that and possibly even better? The guy he's fighting. Hazama Ray does that exact thing too. He's fast. He has all the gear. Like G-Clip was saying, he's like a robot. He's like you're fighting an AI. If you're playing chess, he's one move ahead every single time. So even though I thought Xiao looked so strong, I'm gonna have to see him come out real heavy from the get-go.
I think that's exactly what you need. Getting game 1. And let's see who gets the first.
All right, let's see it.
Pick. After we have the.
I already know the Zio and the Harsetti getting banned.
Hazama Ray on the left, Xiao on the right. The first semifinals for Asia. Xiao having the first turn. Zio ban, Lidica ban, Harsetti ban, Rina gone.
You the one who hurt my family?
Arunka survived.
My goodness. Now we did see her drop a game earlier, but as we were talking about, the first big boss Arunka is just so strong. However, I want to see what Hazama Ray does when he's put into this position.
Pretty good position from Xiao so far. Lone Wolf Pera.
Abyssal.
Yufine was the
I wouldn't be
regular
too surprised
pair.
if it's Abyssal or Fallen Cecilia. It's got to be one of those two. I have a hard time seeing it be anything else, especially with how well that draft has worked earlier.
It's different this if we must.
Wow.
Xiao,
1.5 seconds for those 2 picks.
Yeah, that did not take long.
That's the confidence you need against the defending champ.
And that's what we're talking about when we say comfort. Have a comfort draft. Have a strategy that you know inside and out. And that's, I mean, essentially that on full display. Not only are you picking a strategy, characters you are already comfortable with, but you leave your opponent with even less time to think about what to do. Here he has a minute to really figure out what his picks are. Normally, when you make your picks, you have you know, not only your minute, but also your opponent's minute to kind of map out in your mind what they could be picking, and then thus flowcharting it out. But no time here. He's, wow, actually being put on the ropes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure Xiao was put up against ML Pera and Yufine maybe a couple hundred times at least, making it very easy for him to counterpick. Liu has the hover. One more. 2 seconds.
What do you got, Haza?
Illinov. And that
Okay,
was
very
not
well-rounded
random.
draft. Yeah, didn't take the Falling Cecilia earlier. Goes for the Imperial Illinov. Another super strong knight. Anti-pen resistance. And then
More
there's an
damage.
Flan.
More damage. From Xiao. Might need
Something
extra.
super aggressive here too. To
Might need an
capitalize on
extra.
the mid unless. I think so as well, G
We've seen this plan being used, you know, so many times as not only a aggro bridge, but in case your Ahmed is put in a position where she can't open her entire combo, you can always just S1, skip your skills to dual attack in, and Mort stopping all the counter attacks. He's not going to be able to bring his full DPS against Empyrean Illinov's penetration resistance, but holding back Hellion Lua is so much value in and of itself. Solitaria comes out as the last pick. Boys, do you think we'll just see a handshake trade? Solitaria for
that's what I'm
maybe
thinking
Ost
too.
or Mort?
Or Arunka?
Unless they do something
or
a little
Mort?
crazy.
Or Arunka? Or Mort? Hazamari thinking real hard. Selecting. Dot. What's it
He's
gonna
gotta
be?
run all the calculations, G-Clef. He's running through every possible formula.
Mort is the man.
It's the Mort. Okay. Top
so
four.
Handshake
Top
there.
The handshake.
But Aruka has survived, so there is that big body in front.
And we do see that race of Hellion Lua versus the Ahmed there. Ahmed does have an advantage at about 3 base speed, so she will be going first.
So here is Hazamari versus Shout. First game of the semis that we have. Alt tab.
Instead of going for the full combo there, we are going to get
just
the
a base.
train going. S1 already going through, not a lot of whole damage going through. We're soul burning into the defense break here. And pushes right into the Witch of the Mirror Tenebria.
Not the worst. Gotta show why you brought Tenebria in the field. Oh!
Okay.
That's better than okay.
We land pretty well on 3 characters. However, we do miss 2 blocks. Hellion Lua getting a pretty good turn here, landing 3 debuffs back. That's pretty decent.
That is more than decent, I would say. However, taking some heavy damage. Counters coming in hot. That's some HP scaling.
Trying to get those skill nodes out. Another provoke on the entire team. How about the damage is stacking? A lot of damage from Flan.
Yeah. Little worried for Haza. S3 now, though, from the Illinov.
Normally, you don't see the Hellion Lua being just dropped this low, but I think she gets dropped right here by the afternoon.
Crane game, it's enough.
Going into her. Whew. Wow, cooled down immediately. Rupture now comes through from the light Tenebria.
Yeah, Tenebria makes it really
Counterattack
hard
comes in.
for Hazama the Wraith to have a full cleanse.
We do have S3, though. Hunk of junk, she says. Lone Wolf Para coming back. Now, of course, couldn't get the other cleanse. That is a buff block. But sends in the soul burn on the bike. Show me the damage.
Oh, Amid's still there. Should go down with
You
this
have
attack.
to when you're this much on the back foot, and Ahmed does go down, and Hazma looks like he's slowly but surely clawing his way back. Boss Arunka, though, still as big of a threat as ever. Hasn't gotten to go yet.
Yeah.
24.8k HP max to her.
Uh-oh.
Her name.
Is the
this
bike?
not a whole lot of damage?
Then there
Not a
hasn't
whole lot of damage.
There hasn't been
Not
that
much
many
at
counter
all.
attacks either.
Clan also has 1 focus left.
Oh, we're going for the
Counterattack
soul
comes
burn.
through.
Big counter from Yufine.
Should be able to put this down.
That block, though, kind of screws up everything.
Oh my
And
god.
it doesn't go down.
Boss Arunka being there just fucks up everything. Yeah, Ethan's gone. That's GG's. GG's.
Does extra damage
to work with.
And Boss Arunka
huge trouble.
Soaked up so much damage. That is the first game lost from Hazama Ray. Xiao brings the first game.
Uh-oh. That's what I said needed to happen.
Possible.
G-Clef, he had to come out hot. He had to make a statement. He had to not get intimidated against the defending champion. And my God, that was a statement.
Boss Arunka is
That's exactly
such a
what
boss.
he needs to do. All he needs to do is keep up the tempo and not let up. Oh man, what a match. I mean, hey guys, you know what they say? If it bleeds, we can kill it. And I think
Even
we
a god
just saw the AI bleed.
Can you do it twice? You need to do it twice, though. Hazama, it was a solid draft, but very safe. On the other hand, so when we have Lunatic, when we have a lot more bans coming through, let's see what type of answers
don't you
we'll have.
worry, G-Clef. The calculations just went through, right? We counted for this. This is a best of 3. He's gonna crunch the numbers and come back with the solution.
And Xiao also had the first pick in the previous game, so Hazama should have the first pick in the second. DJB Politis, Pera, and Celine ban.
Okay.
Spirit Eye Celine.
Oh man, is it possible that Hazama could be feeling the pressure right now?
Maybe. Man's got to feel something.
I don't know.
Always.
I haven't seen him make a single expression.
Well, he was happy when he was holding the prize money last year.
I remember that with the interview with his mom too. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's right. His mom was on site. Oh, Tori.
Tori.
Tori, Ross. Oh, the Ross got stolen. Never mind.
Okay.
Hey, Ross is away from his team.
Have that combo. Let me take that from you.
It's not the worst. And Luna as well. So what's happening here is, one, you're taking away Tori's best tank, and with the Luna, you are stripping away all of the other barriers, and you are making it essentially very difficult to try to support the Tori with very passive characters, maybe characters that put up a lot of buffs, and then the Luna can soul burn. So there's a lot of ways you can play a Luna, not just as a first turn aggro or cleave initiator. You can let
and on
Tori's
top of that
teammate
too,
put
the
up all
Desert
buffs.
Drill, the DJB ban as well. A common interaction we've seen when the Roz, the Tori, the New Moon Lunarm play. Hazama Ray, what's he gonna do here?
No Pera. Ross on the other side. Bright Senya or anything else that can provide shield. Okay, that's some barrier from FCC.
That's some barrier. Yeah, that's some protection for the Tori.
Julius going a little aggressive. Another warrior.
I think Fallen Cecilia makes sense a lot, because without access to the Adventurer Ross, you need some type of barrier knight that can really protect the Tori, and there's no better barrier knight than Fallen Cecilia, especially because she also limits the damage output of all the fixed damage characters like that 3F Bellion that we saw, and even characters like Amiki don't have winning matchups versus the Tori.
Yeah, Boss Arunka is banned from the other game. It's Lunatic, what you see in the middle. All those heroes are banned for this current game. So what do you pair up with the Ross? You don't have Tori on your own. What do you put on the back for Xiao?
Anything with damage?
Anything with damage?
I mean, Bellion isn't bad if you're attack tuned. So if Bellion has the highest attack on the team, you'll be able to drag the Bellion every time she's off turn, get that 3F proc. But into the Fallen Cecilia, it just never feels that great.
Might need one more source of damage for Xiao to finish
Very
up.
slow match here. A lot of tank units on both sides. Knights present. You do have some openers. However, it's not the openers. It's not the speed we've seen from Asia, especially here in Game 2 in the Lunatic format, like G-Clef says.
A little slower.
So let's see here.
Pick from Hazama.
I think there's two things Hazama Ray's thinking about right now. One is a cleanser for the Luna, and whoa, okay.
Hold up. There we go. Pick up the tempo.
To handle all of these high HP units. Stray certainly does it. I would have said Death Dealer Ray, but that is somebody, you know, who isn't very confident would say. So Stray's
is getting banned.
All in on the
More likely than not.
You play a little bit defensive, maybe with a cleanser for the Luna. And oh, there's
Summer Hwayong! Summer Hwayong!
Oh, that's definitely getting banned. Never mind. Screw the Straws Head. The Summer Hot. No, he might actually still get rid of Straws Head.
Cleave opener that you can play. Conqueror Lilius into the Strays, into the Summer Fire. There's so many ways you can combo this.
Okay, guys, we were saying it might be a slower matchup. But oh my god.
Nah.
Last 3 picks between both players. It's going to be an exciting
yeah,
one.
really?
Okay,
he's not banning the Straws.
Less exciting, but still very good. I have to say.
Wait, no, actually, the Straws on ban protect. My bad. What am I talking about?
Is this okay? Luna, Bellion.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at that wrong. That's Conqueror Lilius.
Pretty good. We'll find out real soon as Xiao in the lead. Hazama Ray. If he loses, he's out of the tournament. Game 2.
So this is a really fast Luna. Conqueror Lilius will be going first ahead of her, but won't be able to take her immunity, can't push her back, so Strays might be playing this game with without attack buff here, which might get some kills out. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, Xiao, the RNG. The RNG move. Please, 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 please. Please.
Oh, it's not a Strays dual attack. Strays dual attack would have given him enough combat readiness to cut the Luna here. Luna will be able to soul burn, takes away the immunities and the barriers off of Hazama's characters.
Oh, some good locks. Oh, Xiao, the prayer being answered.
Yeah. Okay, we still cut a planet in half, but now it's sealed up.
Ooh, Arya survives? 2.8k. The Purge on Strays.
Will not be tolerated, she says. Decent damage.
Gow!
We can't let that guy play the game. That guy's a little too strong.
Most definitely not, but now we have the Tori. Cascade is activated. Gonna have a free soul burn. Hazama has to answer back now, losing a unit. Let's even it up.
What do you go for? The Ross in the front?
You got a couple of options. You could close out the Arya, stop the Ross from putting up buffs.
Yeah, it is Ross.
Get wrapped up.
We do land it. Wind Raider now. That's what he needed. Okay, Hazama still in it.
This is a big turn for the Fallen Cecilia. After the buff, her S3 now can bounce back debuff. This is an unbuffable and a seal, which is huge versus Xiao's characters, but none of it lands.
Resistance.
That's the Arya.
I saw 6 resistance on the field. Skill news gone.
That's really bad.
Luna back on turn.
Not only do you not bounce back the debuff, but when your Fallen Cecilia is sealed, you actually do not stop any of Bellian's additional 3F damage, and now the splash damage, everything is bearing down on this Tori. She's actually in a lot of trouble right here.
If he hits the Tori with a big hit, then she's pretty much cooked.
He's praying the duel.
There's the duel. Nice. That's nice. Damn.
Not this time.
My man was really
damn.
Respect the guy for trying. All right.
Counter attack.
Hold on.
Some extra damage.
Provoked, though, so can't soul burn.
Tori still
Look at that damage adding up. He gets the proc.
The extra.
Hold on.
Lives.
Okay, speed down. And there's a blind too.
Luna has S2 though. She's gonna get provoked. Resistance.
Push back.
Really?
Oh god.
Okay, there's a blind. There's so many. He's praying again. We're praying together.
Miss.
No, miss. Nope.
The blind.
Fallen Cecilia has the pass.
Oh, why is it lagging now? Damn it.
This is doing half damage on the splash.
Defense break on.
Alright.
He's gone.
Is
That might be it for Hazama Ray, the defending champion.
Yeah, that's it.
Out in the semifinals.
That's it.
Will be the winner of the semifinal number 1, making it into the main stage of E7WC 2025. Defending champion is gone, ladies and gents. Wow, what a game! What a
Prayers
game!
have been answered from Xiao.
The prayer.
Holy.
Oh man, what a game!
Oh god, there is no victory without the blessing of God, and there is no better God in Epic 7 besides RNGesus. Every single turn, the duel triple attacks, everything lined up, and it was just enough for him to squeeze everything in. The 2-turn seal on the fallen Cecilia, the resistances, not being able to get rid of the seal, bounce back, and you know, just stop, put a
the Bellion landing the extra hit, even though she was provoked.
We can't speak English anymore. We have to start speaking English. Start speaking Chinese. This is crazy.
There was, guys, we were talking about skill versus luck, right? It's better to be lucky than to be good. Sometimes you're both, and for Xiao, luck was just, you know, the timing was there. He had all the, you know, you did the prayers, but he had to have the gear, he had to have the lineup, and he was able to defeat Hazamaray. I still can't believe it.
Oh,
I'll tell
what
you
a
guys
moment.
what, if my name is Light E7 or Kukurbat right now, I would be so happy. Every single gear scored lore from Asia server just got knocked out.
One of the biggest tournament favorite was just knocked out. Wow, guys, make sure before you press, make sure you keep your hands tight together for some extra RNG. Oh, you should.
Bro got.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Oh boy, oh boy.
There's the prayer up there at the top right. I love it. That's not the only one too, guys. You're gonna see that a lot throughout this match.
That blind is really,
let's
really pissing me off right now.
Match. Up and down. Prayers ready to go. Please give me my 50-50. Better chances. Yes.
There you go.
Those were the moments. Oh boy.
Get that strays out of here. Look at her just
punch. Knock out the favor for the entire tournament. He did it in such a clean fashion too. We were saying this beforehand. Hazamaray's the favorite to win the entire thing. He didn't drop a single match before this set.
He certainly did not.
He was. Yeah, now he's just sent out immediately, and with that Tori being gone, and so are his tournament hopes.
Oh. Going to the main matches, I'm pretty sure he is very excited. We will have an interview with the first winner from the server, Xiao, very soon after the highlight. He was so happy.
Love it.
He's taking a short break. We need a minute. When he comes back, we'll have an interview with him. It must feel great to defeat a defending champion from last year. Oh man,
you saw right there, the expression was on his face. He was praying it paid off, but he did what he had to do, and I think, at least me, I'm now a Xiao fan. That was amazing.
Oh, so he is.
And we see so many times when he's going up against faster players, he just pulls out not only good tanks, but also openers, and you know, a little bit of the, you know, it might be necessary, but hey, that's just the name of the game. We play to our strength and set ourselves up in positions where RNG will favor us, and in the end, that's what it takes to take the victory home.
It does seem like we have the player back in his chair, and the interview.
Big W, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty big W.
Right now, and it is Xiao. Congratulations, Xiao, for grabbing the first slot out of the Asia server. Moving into the main matches. First of all, we saw you praying real hard versus the defending champion of Hazamaray. What was that moment like, and how do you feel right now? 샤오 선수 굉장히 축하드립니다. 디펜딩 챔피언 하자마레이 선수를 꺾고 본선에 이렇게 진출하게 되었는데요. 간절하게 기도하는 모습도 볼 수 있었고요. 지금 기분이 어떠신가요?
小选手你好，您刚刚战胜了我们的上一届冠军哈扎马瑞，请问您现在心情如何呢？
Maybe he needs to have his headset on to hear.
请问您听得见吗？
Oh yes, now he can hear. 다시 물어봐주세요.
现在能听见吗？您刚刚战胜了我们上一届的冠军哈扎马瑞选手，我们看到您非常激动，请问您现在感觉如何呢？
就是很庆幸运气好吧。
운이 너무 좋았던 것 같습니다.
I think I got really lucky today in my matches. So another question. Last year, you dropped out in the round of 16 in the qualifiers. Now it seems like your skills have been escalated a lot this year, and you're also 22nd on the rankings. How how much practice have you been doing for the E7WC? 작년에 일단 예선 16강에서 탈락했던 걸로 이렇게 기억하는데요. 올해 올해 실력이 굉장히 수직 상승한 것이 하신 것 같습니다. 그리고 시즌 랭킹도 22위로 알고 있는데 어떤 연습 경기를 이렇게 대회를 위해서 준비하셨나요?
您去年遗憾止步在16强，而且现在您的排名是22位。但是今天我们看到您的表现非常出色，请问您都进行了哪些练习呢？
也没有什么练习吧，感觉这个游戏就是运气大于了很多东西。
특별히 연습을 하진 않았지만 이번에는 정말 운이 많이 좋았던 것 같습니다.
Didn't really have a specific practice for the tournament specifically, but I think the luck was slightly on my side for this tournament so far. And the next question would be, of course, there's global server from yesterday, and today Asia, Korea, Japan, Europe. Other players will be in that main matches later on. So, is there any specific players that you would like to face against, or a player that you would not like to face against in the future? 다음 질문은 이제 본선에서 글로벌 어제 있었고요. 오늘 아시아 포함해서 다음 한국, 일본, 유럽 서버에서도 이렇게 선수들이 본선에 올라올 텐데 다시 만나고 싶은 선수나 아니면은 만나기 좀 꺼려하는 선수가 있을까요?
昨天我们进行了国际服务器的比赛，今天进行了亚洲，明天还会接下来会进行日本，还有欧洲赛区的选手们。请问在这些选手们中，你有没有什么让你紧张的选手呢？
日服的肯定是之前的冠军银色的幻影吧。欧服的话，我觉得 KHHM 还有辛勤都很有实力。 韩服的话就是 KJ。
우선 그 지난 경기의 챔피언분들이 굉장히 견제가 많이 되는데요. 그리고 일본 서버의 선수와 유럽 선수의 두 선수도 매우 견제가 됩니다.
So I think he did mention there are lots of strong opponents. Of course, lots of big favorites from last year. And not just that, did mention, I believe KHM and Chinchin, also KJ was the player that he would like to face against in the main matches. And last but not least, you're going up to the main matches. Any final words? Since you're in the main matches, any shout outs to the fans? Last words before you close. 이제 마지막 이제 본선 매치에 들어가게 됐는데 본선에 임하는 각오 한번 들어보겠습니다.
您马上就要进入下一场比赛了，在比赛之前，您有什么想说的吗？
我会做好充足的准备，去让每个对手满意的。
모든 선수에게 좋은 경기를 보여드릴 수 있도록 더욱 노력하겠습니다.
I'll try my best to show the best performance against any player in the main stages. Thank you very much for the interview, Xiao, and good luck in the main matches. 샤오 선수 인터뷰 감사하고요. 본선에서 좋은 모습 기대하겠습니다.
谢谢您，我们期待您下一场比赛。
好的，谢谢。
Wow, some great interview, and the prayers will be answered. Now we have this meme.
You better hope he get the freaking.
You might have to add this.
Yeah, he might have to start praying for that luck, man.
But the big news. Xiao making it into the main stage, and the defending champion gone from the tournament. Oh man, we thought there was a chance, but not a big chance, right? When we were talking about the first semifinal, because Hazumaru was just so dominant until this moment. Oh, and then this just happened.
You know, we were saying Haza looks so good, but RNG, you know, as long as there's a chance it could happen. But I think a 2-0 means it was more than just luck, right, guys? It was still, you know, you got to give him some credit, and I think he had what it took. There was a little bit of luck, but yeah, man, he deserves all the credit.
I don't think it was as much luck compared to yesterday. Like there was a lot more luck yesterday. All right. Avaki, you were muted for a second.
Yesterday was definitely something else, but oh man, I think specifically with him, he sets up his characters in such a way that it just keeps everything alive, and once you get your turns, flip everything on the turn one player, and he just is so good at executing that game plan.
This emoji coupon, there's actually about like a little less than 2 weeks available for you to pick this up. So make sure to pick this up. This is the same one from yesterday, and maybe we'll have more in the future. But until August, you know what I'm talking about. If it's until August, maybe after that period we might have something else. Yes. I didn't say that out loud in the broadcast. So okay, we got one, but we have another match to go to. That is going to be Face Bump versus Lost Affair. Another matchup that a lot of similar type of drafting has been coming down, especially from the lower bracket of Asia. This one, I literally have no idea. I think Face Bump had some, not an issue, but some back and forth action. It was both 2-1, 2-1 versus Omega versus Xiao. And Lost Affair has been doing a lot better, though, on the other side.
Lost Affair certainly looked very, very steady through the one set that we saw him play. And Facepump, despite looking very rocky, I would say, you know, I think 2 sets of 2-1, he does always find the way to claw back, and he finds the right answer. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I actually think throughout the matches we've seen him play in, I actually think he's steadily improving within the sets. And that is something that is really scary in any tournament setting.
Oh yeah, that's indicative that you are a tournament player, that you can't be counted out. Now, Lost Affair was looking pretty solid too, but after Hosmary is gone, I think anything's on the table, right? So this is going to be a good match regardless. I don't know. I don't think I can make a call just yet. If I had to pick one, maybe leaning slightly towards Facepump. As Valky said, he's looking very, very strong, even if it's not 2-0s.
And I'm looking forward to some exciting heroes popping out, because this is Asia. Or even a speed contest. Not backing down, going all the way would be nice. So let's see who that next face of Asia will be. Will the real Face Pump or...
Alright, well, this is the final round.
No relative record or the record from last year. So we might have a new player just stepping up to the new plate. Oh, 449 versus 120. No, we'll see what
both
happens.
of these guys, I think, first time at E7WC, so a little bit of that dark horse blood on both of them. Honestly, who wins is anyone's guess, but I think I'm actually a little bit favored towards Lost Affair, just because in his playstyle, I'm seeing.
Let's see who we picking.
Like we just saw, you know, he can play fast, but a lot of times he favors going slow, and he's really good at flipping the match on turn 1 players. And with pre-ban's first pick does go to Lost Affair, and with all of these characters, I am seeing one character out there. That's right, it's Metsugaki Monday.
Rinok.
Yeah, Rinok is
I mean, that is the fastest character in the game.
definitely gonna be up there in that.
Lidica.
Speaking of fast
also
characters,
very fast.
The Fire Lidica, and we've seen many times, right, that the Fire Lidica can go faster than that Rinok. There's Facepump, though. I believe Facepump's Lidica outsped Elven Mage's Rinok in game 1.
Yeah, he did. By, I believe, 2%. What's the difference?
That's still very tight within the margins of speed RNG. So, might be that, but also, do keep in mind, I do believe between different sets, they are allowed to leave the lobby and change gear, but within the same set, they have to play with the same gear. So
yes, exactly.
Even if you just have one fast set of gear, you can kind of shift things around and start mind gaming your opponent. And here, Lost Affair opting for Ambitious Tywin with so many good tanks in the game. I wonder why Tywin is the pick.
Yeah, he's definitely not a meta knight at the moment. We've seen him come out a few times, maybe just one other time at E7WC. I think it was like against the Silverblade Araminta. It didn't work out nearly as well as the player wanted it to, but yeah, I'm curious what the thought process here
Damage
with the,
Tywin?
you know, the Golden Boy.
Is it Damage Tywin? Is there any other really popular build
I
that you
highly
can think
doubt
about?
that.
You already have Rinok
It
and
could
Luna.
be a really fast Tywin to set up defense break once
Maybe.
Luna has stripped everything, but you still need to establish your turn superiority versus that Lidica.
Vildred.
No, not on third pick.
In that protection slot, let's go!
Let's
go!
Wow!
Oh my god! I was just joking!
Mid Vildred is about to be freaking nuts.
Time to wake up, everyone.
A mid Vildred?
In that protection.
Speed up, speed up. There's that Politis. You answer that a mid.
What?
Make her afraid to press
is
buttons.
happening?
It can't be free.
It's a semifinals. Amiki, okay.
Amiki.
Makes a lot of sense.
She's never made it through today, I believe. Every
Yeah,
time
no
we see her
Amiki
pick,
today.
she gets banned out.
I think Politis is a little bit too strong here, though. If you are trying to race Lost Affair, you might just have to ban that and just brute force your way through the Amiki. And against a Renak with Vildred on 3, I do think that's okay. Requiem Rana is pretty scary, though. If you're banning the Politis, Amiki is not good versus Requiem Rana, so you're gonna have to ban that one for sure.
So this Vildred should give us a good chunk of damage, too.
Oh,
So that was
wow,
a
leaving the
given ban.
Politis up, though. I kind of agree that that's a scary prospect to fight here for Facepalm, but maybe he's got a game plan.
I suppose we'll see what he decides to do, because these players are the best of the best. By usual conventions, Politis is a hard counter, not only to the Amit, but also to the Lidica. But to be able to get himself into the spot...
Alright, not the stream acting up. Hey, what is up? I can't say your... I don't know your... I'm just gonna call you Carm. How's it going? I don't know what in the world happened to the stream. Shenanigans give me the reload screen. Let me reset. How's it going though? We're just watching a tournament at the moment.
I just come out with a win, and that was Facepalm. And that game was actually what I was more likely expecting from the entire Asia server. Some good speed, quick few turns, and cleave all the way. Great job by Facepalm in game 1. He's got to do it again if he wants to go up.
Nice.
Lost Affair still has a chance now.
Still has a chance. I do feel like he's looking down on us, though, but from this position, he's got to bring it back.
He's got first turn. Solitaire Elios. Oh, Bellion, Luaban.
The Solitaria ban there is pretty intriguing. Yup, there it is. Bans Eligos, bans Solitaria with Lidica banned out by the Lunatic format as well. There is no safer pick in the game than your Afternoon Soak Flan. I don't even think that's a character you can cleave right now. Facepalm has to think about how to beat every other character and just set up a good aggro composition as his base.
How do you respond?
Hovering the Spirit Eye Celine, we already seen that is a very competent aggro opener, or aggro anchor rather, but an aggro opener, there it is. We have C Phantom Politis. This is a really classic cleave.
A speed
BBK
imprint
on
is now
three
activated for
looming
Facepalm.
in the distance.
We're feeling it. We're feeling it in the air. And I'm pretty sure Lost Affair feels exactly the same. What's he got other than Flan? Some
We
good
were talking
counters
about
already
how he kind
banned.
of is able to bait his opponents, how he can kind of be turn 2, but against that mid Vildred, you really can't out-tank that. I guess the idea of, like, you know, like an Elbrus Tywin, maybe cooking in a longer match, you know, you get the provokes, you get the soul removal, but my god, that greater attack buff, there was no living through it.
Infinite Horizon Arcades to transfer all the debuff?
That's generally not something you really want to pick into a BBK,
Yeah,
though.
not a huge
BBK
fan of that.
thrives off of hitting squishy characters. I don't even like the Grease
ends up
Celine
picking
here.
it.
No one can escape.
Okay, puts it on the ban
This is the
protect. There's that
fastest BBK 3 in the
This-
world. These characters are so weak into her.
This VBK is going to do some massive damage, everyone.
Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen Facepalm's Bloodblade Corinne, and it is strong.
He's
Another
hovering
Soul
the
Weaver?
Frida on 4. That I like a lot as well. If C Phantom Politis is going first, then you definitely want that Soul Burn coming in. Push back the Infinite Horizon, land the slow debuff, or if you get the Veronica going as well, that's a good Soul Burn. So Frida is a very scary prospect. If you get a guaranteed defense break, BBK is going to kill you. And if she kills you, she is snowballing her way into that extra turn, the resets, and she becomes really hard to stop.
If she kills you, you are dead. Well said, Valkyrie.
You are cooked.
That's logical, yes.
People die when they are killed, Car.
If you're killed, you're so dead. There's no other way. I was actually like, what are you saying?
No, I get what he was saying. I get what he was saying. But, it's because
you get the extra
she snowballs,
turn.
right?
Yes,
But yeah,
yes.
it was.
We all
very
know what
funny
you're
statement.
talking about. We all know what you're talking about.
All right, well, man, the pressure is on. Lost the fair
Oh,
down,
yes.
0-1. G-Clef, he's got to be feeling it here. Facepump looking so confident.
Did he
You have the
already
Infinite Horizon Katie's. Woo.
commit too much with the Celine and the Katie's? It's hard to break through. Or can you like steal away the buff somehow? The immortality?
I mean, I think at this point, maybe pick 2 tanks and pray. Like, go for Ruel, Blood Moon Haste and pray. Like, I don't even know if that'll work. Normally, it does, but
oh,
yeah,
Ruel.
there you go.
Oh, there you go. Rail Light. 4th pick. Shit. Why not?
Yeah,
I think he
look,
picked
guys,
this in
when
his
you are
previous set
stuck
too.
with
He
your
got
Ruel,
banned.
Blood Moon Haste.
Blood Moon Haste last pick.
Cleaver, there is no better move than to bring the revivers.
Oh,
Somehow
yes,
pray
exactly.
they survive through the chaos and then bring your team back, bring your win condition back, and try to cheat your way back into it, man. There's no other way.
I was curious what. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the Briar Witch. He was hovering the Fairy Tale, but anti-revive here would be kind of nice and probably a must ban.
Briar Witch is a little bit too good here. I think she gets banned for sure. Ooh, for Lost Affair though, I'm trying to figure out what would be more annoying. I think the Ruel might even be more annoying. You play versus the Haste.
I think so too. That's what his previous opponent banned as well. But I mean, it's not an easy answer. Briar Witch for sure for Lost Affair.
It really is not. Okay. Ruel's the ban.
It is the Ruel.
Haste. Can also have the revive, but it's conditional. Slightly more conditional than the Ruel. But there's no Briar Witch, so there is that potential. But the problem's the BBK. Can you take that much damage and be okay? We'll have that answer. Round 2 face pump. One more game and we'll be up on main stage. Lost Affair trying to stop that from happening. Game 2.
Here we go.
All right, here we go, boys.
Will be going first.
See Phantom Politics off the rip.
Coming out. Things are gonna get spooky real fast in a second.
Storm Sword.
Oh,
the
no,
BB
no.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Right on the
Frida has
money.
the Cleanse on board. Oh, the Frida Bales is out of here.
Oh.
My goodness, face pumps. Oh, that's a close one.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
A
Infinite
Katie.
Horizon.
Yo.
You gotta reverse these into some defensive buffs, otherwise we are still in trouble.
Is this a moment?
Thinking about it, I don't know. You could S2 into the flam, but I don't see you making a strong enough play here. Goes for the blood. Oh, he puts the stealth on the Blood Moon Haste. That's
Yeah, it's the EE with the stealth. A lot of people forgot about
What?
that.
Oh,
I didn't even know.
My God.
I know because I accidentally had it on when it got changed and it bit me in the butt. But here we
This
go.
would
BBK's
be
over.
so much damage. 2 gone. There's that aura now. Haste will likely to bring those back.
Is he gonna be good? Does he win here? I think if he can get Veronica another turn here, there's a shot, but otherwise I think the Haste can just swing it on the Veronica or even the Frida, and Lost Affair just flipped it. Hits again, but the Proof of Valor holds you down. You don't die here, and all you have to do is rip it here and get one.
Haste going crazy.
S3. The damage is
It's
certainly enough. Brings back the entire team. Felina's back with 1 HP. But she does have that S3.
Ah, why is it lagging?
Soul burn.
There you go.
Through the barrier.
Oh, targeting Frida.
The crit. Frida
Oh
gone.
yeah, plenty.
Why am I getting lagged the hell out right now?
Lost Affair seems
Activated
good.
Afternoon. So Flan face pump looking in trouble. Send out the koi fish.
And we're gonna knock him into his second
There we go.
immortality there. Very scary turn, and here you don't have a good target. I think you should send it on the Haste. maybe get the extra 50 combat readiness, loop it back. There's not a lot of good moves you can pick because there's just so much damage available for Lost Affair. Does pick up the kill on the haste though. Infinite Horizon still lasts into return. One shot doesn't kill. That's a miss!
That was a miss!
That's a miss!
That is a miss.
Celine's down!
We kill the Celine.
Face pump! Oh my god!
We have a dual attack!
And the
Oh,
heal!
another turn?
Full HP back! Face pump! Lost the fair! The win is stolen away from the BBK. That's the game, ladies and gents.
We hit it, missed again!
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What is this flam doing? It's not even raining!
Bruh.
Oh my god.
That's cooked.
Finish
And another BBK with style, bro.
Face
GG's.
pump will be the second player from Asia going to the main stage. What a display!
What a
of BBK.
freaking cheese.
The pop off. You love to see it.
Man.
Oh my god, Face Pump is pumped up. I knew that BBK was a good pick for him, but for that to be his winning pick again and
That
again and
sequence
again, taking
of
out all the
events,
best players in the Asia server, you love to see it.
Oh man, that has to be asked in the interview today. Okay, I'm gonna ask the Vildred first, and then the BBK.
That was wild.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh boy! Oh, what a game! What a match to finish.
Yeah, what a back
the day
and forth
with.
from the
That is actually
from the start of the
insane.
match with the Celine activating, and then it looked like it was kind of Lost Affair in driver's position, and then as soon as that BBK got going, it was kind of like Valky was saying before we made fun of him. But Valky, I gotta say, as soon as she killed some units, that snowball effect went into play. Look at the damage on the board. It was enough. A little bit of luck involved as well, but man, Face Pump looked good with that BBK.
Well, how much is that?
The moment she kills you,
60,
you're dead.
76,000. Wow, Bloodblade Corinne, she can certainly deliver. Ever since her exclusive equipment being added, she's a different character. Was that?
I think even before that, there were a couple of cleavers in Emperor that were really repping her. But the moment she got that second immortality via the equipment, like you said,
yes,
she was just everywhere and she had an absolute takeover. And I remember Veronica needing a couple of even emergency buffs just as a ignore res dispel for BBK to just fall off even a little bit. And to this day, like I said, BBK is one of the, if not the best characters for new players to pick up if they want a faster strategy. She's so free to play friendly. You could get her best openers like the Conqueror Lilius, like Sea Phantom Politis, through all the free events we've been getting. Her best supports are things like the Veronica, which you can get for free in the story. And if you want to play like Facepump, you could start today and you could do it.
And also Corinne,
my god,
you
that
get
was
a
so
lot of
fun to see.
Corinne just from the random pulls. Super easy to make.
That was a crazy ass. That's a crazy ass freaking.
And
wow.
Look at that Vildred supremacy right
Vildred
there.
going crazy.
All right, little sigh of relief there, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Here we go.
And the
Sea
second
Phantom Politis
game.
leading us out. You're gonna see that pop off stun into the BBK, knocking that first health bar down. However, the cleanse comes out from the Frida. And look at that. We got surprised a little bit by the stealth on that Blood Moon haste. Yeah, big
and one of the
cleanse.
biggest
And
things
even
is
though
whenever
we brought him
BBK is
back-
low on HP, she scales her stats up, so she's getting more speed, more attack, and she gets out of control over the course of this match, which is why Sea Phantom Politis is so
Right
good. Because
here
when you're
is
in
where
this
she starts
endgame-
going insane.
Oh
back
my
and forth
god,
and back
man.
and forth. Look at that turn meter push up.
The HP
And
back
right here, the finishing blow.
is just out of this world. Facepump getting out off of his chair, celebrating his win.
Here we go. Look at this.
Oh yeah! Oh yes, at least 2.5k guaranteed.
Face pump should be fist pump. Look at that.
Two best players, one of the two best players from Asia. Oh yes, proven myself already, and we will jump straight into the interview. Facepump, congratulations. Let me do the Korean first. Facepump 선수 이제 본선으로 올라간 거를 굉장히 축하드립니다. 아재 대표 선수로 본선에 이렇게 올라가게 됐는데 기분이 어떠신지 물어보겠습니다. Facepump, How are you feeling right now? You are one of the two best players from the Asia server going into the main matches.
First of all, thanks for the congratulations. I am just in so much shock, cause I went in this bracket just planning to beat Elf Mage, and if I beat, I would just let it fly. I'll just let the games fly. So I honestly had just one plan for Elf Mage, and after that I just didn't know what to do, and it was so nerve-wracking. But thanks to RNG, I somehow made it, and yeah.
네, 일단 축하해주셔서 굉장히 감사하고요. 저도 지금 엄청난 쇼크를 받아서 어떤 말 할지 모르겠습니다. 일단 브라켓에서 일단 살아남는 것도 그렇지만 엘브 메이지 오메가 선수를 이기는 게 그냥 목표였고요. 그 뒤에는 그냥 게임을 하다 보니까 여기까지 좀 왔던 것 같습니다. 일단 오늘 운적이 져서도 조금 따라줬던 것 같고, 제가 정확하게 뭐 한지는 모르겠지만 네, 여기까지 일단 왔네요. 다음 질문은 바로
That Vildred is freaking nuts.
빌드레드 한번 물어봐야겠습니다. 빌드레드 픽이 어떤 과정에서 나왔고 왜 픽했는지 한번 물어보겠습니다. So let's talk about the match that you just had. Green Vildred in the band protection slot. Was that planned or was that just a spark in your head that you just came in on the spot?
Oh, because usually I don't face against a Zio pre-ban, so I'm always an aggro player and Zio is always like pre-ban, so I usually don't go that. But the moment I saw Zio was pre-ban, I was like, okay, I gotta lock in. I have Lidica on my first two picks, and he has like not very fast unit, so I have to lock in something fast to break the Rena. Cause I have almost no way to deal with Rena turn 2 and Luna, so it's kinda impossible for me. So I just went all in cleave, and it worked out. So yeah.
네, 일단 저가 게임할 때는 지오 프리벤이 된 상황에서 게임을 많이 안 하기 때문에 일단은 뭐 미드카를 이렇게 뽑았고 상대방이 더 빠를 수도 있다고 생각하고 뭔가를 더 일단 깔짱 깔게 하나 필요했기 때문에 이렇게 어떻게 이렇게 보다가 바로 그 현장 그 순간에서 그냥 빌드레드를 보고 뽑았고 그 클리브가 확실히 정확하게 먹혀들었다고 합니다. 오, 굉장한 상대인데요. 그리고 빌드레드뿐만이 아니라 마지막 경기 블레이드 카린 한번 혈검 카린에 대해서도 한번 물어봐야 될 것 같습니다. 그 혈검 카린이 마지막까지 좀 이길 수 있을 거라고 끝까지 믿고 있었나요? And the BBK, the very last game, did you have full trust that BBK was actually going to win the entire thing, or was there a moment where you lost the trust and then she survived and you came back with a strong win on the second game?
Honestly, with this BBK unit, ever since she got her exclusive equipment, she just became like one of the strongest characters in the game. And especially you can use a artifact that gives evasion and increased damage dealt. There's like extra RNG on top. And as you can see from my like statistics, my BBK is like the most locked in, most played unit I have on my account. So anything can happen with this unit. I place full trust in it, and you know the investment was worth it.
네, 일단 네, 혈검 할인 그 전장을 받은 후 네, 너무 좋고 안 그래도 원래 좋았는데 일단 그거 추가해서 회피를 높일 수 있는 아티팩트까지 넣으면은 운적인 요소도 포함해서 이 유닛이 굉장히 좋고 데미지도 많이 나오기 때문에 저는 믿음이 끝까지 있다고 했습니다. 그리고 하나 물어볼게. 오늘 매 순간 굉장히 좋은 모습을 많이 보여줬습니다. 일단 명장면이 굉장히 많이 나왔는데 또 다른 매치들도 다 포함해서 오늘의 최고의 명장면을 한번 선수가 뽑아주신다면요, 한번 여쭤보겠습니다. So face bump, including the last game or the very first game versus the Omega, and also one versus Xiao. If you had to pick one game, remember any highlight game that you would like to point out?
Of all the games, I would say the last match against Elf, because I honestly thought I lost already, but his designer Lilibet actually just miscrit twice, and other RNG stuff happened, so it somehow flipped the table and I managed to get the upper hand. And just because of that one crucial RNG moment, that just led me to the finals. So
oh yeah, and you built up really well after that too. 일단 첫 번째 경기에 오메가 선수 상대로 세 번째 경기였는데 디자이너 릴립의 상대로 맞았을 때 크릿이 두 번이나 연속으로 안 떠서 제가 생각한 것보다 불리한 상황이라고 생각했는데 그 두 번을 맞고 나니까 상황이 조금씩 역전되면서 제가 게임을 이길 수 있었는데 그게 가장 오늘 개인적인 명경기라고 생각됩니다 라고 이렇게 답변을 받았습니다. 그리고 본선행 티켓을 이렇게 넣었습니다. E7WC 2025 목표가 있다면은 현실적으로 좀 몇 등까지 가고 싶은지 한번 각오를 한번 물어보겠습니다. So you're in the main stage now. We still have a lot of open slots. What's your realistic goal of the entire tournament? And also a shout out to any other future opponent in the main stage.
Honestly, the plan was to just be at the qualifiers here, play against Elf Mage and then dip. But since I made it so far, I'm gonna try my best for sure. And
He said, really? I'm about to pull up in here,
the main stage, which
fight this one dude and dip, but I guess I made it this far.
Is Haza, but
Wild.
it's out, so honestly, anything can happen. And I also want to shout out some people who actually helped me to prepare for this game.
Go ahead.
Like, for example, AB and Lunel, they actually really helped me a lot to prepare for this. Like to give me some tips and mocks and stuff. And also I want to shout out to those people who cheered for me. Because at the start, I think there wasn't too many people, but eventually there were more and more people cheering for me, which gave me like a huge motivation to play what I played. So
I also saw
appreciate
in your
it.
chat once.
Appreciate it.
So including me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And you have a lot more,
including you.
We'll have a lot more people because you're in the main stages now. Okay. Okay, congratulations. So let me translate that real quick. 일단 기본 목표는 예선에 오메가 선수 잡고 끝 이런 느낌이었었는데 이제는 여기까지 올라왔고 본선으로 올라갔기 때문에 계속 올라가야 될 것 같습니다. 그리고 다른 생각을 해보면 하자마레이 선수를 한번 잡고 싶다라는 생각이 있었지만 하자마레이 선수가 못 올라갔기 때문에 이제는 본선 가면은 무슨 일이 있을지 저도 잘 모르겠다고 합니다. 그리고 도와줬던 선수들에 대한 좀 샷아웃을 했는데 AB 선수, AB 그리고 루날 친선전들 했던 선수들과 플레이어들 모두 감사하다고 말씀드리고 그리고 또 방송하는 페이스펌프이기 때문에 응원해주신 분들 시청자분들 모두 다 감사하다고 이렇게 말씀을 전달했습니다. 이렇게 축하드리면서 인터뷰 마치겠습니다. 페이스펌프, congratulations once again, and we'll see you in the main matches.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Oh man, he's got 2 goals already. He got Omega, and he didn't even have to play Hazama, and Hazama is brought down from the other side. So he has to have new goals now in the main matches. Oh, but what a day, gentlemen. What a day. We lost the defending champion. We got to see some crazy, speedy action from Asia. Always a little different taste. Yeah, as the meta goes for Asia Sever, right, Car?
That's right, G-Clef. Is this where we do our closing statements? Man, what a day, my God.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to say real fast, G-Clef. Okay, the now closing statements. But man, that facepalm interview, Valky, that guy, what a wholesome dude. He said he was just trying to take out Elf Mage, but I think he just gained a lot of fans, myself included.
Oh yeah, go follow him. He's available right there. Just facepalm, bam, follow. And Valky, overall today, what do you think about it? Did it kind of go as expected, or were you a little bit surprised?
Well, boys, I can at least officially say that was absolutely cinema, because we got to see so many good upset matches this specific bracket. And not only that, and I think we really found a consistent narrative throughout all of today, which is people who have a good comfort zone that they play to. You know, in the interview, Facepump's like, that BBK, you know, she's carried me this entire time. I'm sticking to it. He stuck to the BBK draft, and that took him all the way to the main stages.
It did. Having a trust is the most important part. Sometimes in Epic 7, even RTA, even in the tournament. We'll see how this goes. So, entire day, about 4.5 hours. We've been through a lot of cool and
some pretty good matches, I'm not gonna lie. We do got this Bleach stuff going on right now. I just realized that they're doing the whole live here.
Maybe not the Robin game, only the Wukong game.
It was cool.
It was cool, but
they got a whole thing going on here. Might as well check out what they got going on right now, because we do got the 10th anniversary. All right, boys, 10th anniversary. Let's see what we got.